Welcome one and all. I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, You Only Live Once. And I am happy to be back. We've got plenty of level ups from last time where we actually made some progress. And I've just been having a look-see around. What should I use those on? And considering that I'm running into issues with actually finishing off raiders without sneak attacks in a single shot, I'm going to actually only take one level of Demolition Expert. Of course, I'm at level 11, so Idiot Savant should have been taken immediately. And the other one is going into Rifleman, because it is about time that I start looking to increase my damage. Between parts, well, as in the last 5 minutes, I just kind of grabbed a bunch of stuff to be able to sell to Trudy. If trash can's around, I'm guessing she's not going to be, but yeah, the Drumlin Diners are just around the corner. It's going to be our first stop. Let's head over there. Yes, last time we were actually making progress, which was very strange indeed, and getting through Olivia, the Museum of Freedom, a little bit of wicked shipping, all of that went rather nicely. The health is still down there at just the Rad Roaches having taken a bite of me. A little bit of radiation from the Rad Storms, the 3 Rad Storms that I've run into. Only one of them gave us rad damage eventually. But yeah, it's been working out fairly well for me so far. Just need to keep it up. This is where the game starts throwing a little more travel time in between places, and with that travel time comes the random encounters, especially over there. Just gotta be careful as I'm going about. After Trudy, I'm thinking we're going to be picking up a few magazines just to have with us. It's not ideal to be doing the selling before I pick up all the magazines, but I've got plenty of stuff.
Thanks for helping us out with Trudy.
And I'd rather deal with some of
Shop's
my
open. What do you want?
inventory and get some
Let's see
extra
what you have.
caps,
A little bit of everything.
Sure.
it's really piling up on me. Okay, we will take the ammo. Actually, what am I doing? What I want to do is maximize my capacity. Birds are kind of scary. Just find something that... I'll take that while I'm here. But yeah, find something that is not going to be considered theirs. And we can just drop a few things. And then go over and actually put on the things that we need to get better deals. There we go. Now let's start with Wolfgang.
Excuse me. Got plenty of chems to sell. Strict. Let's see what you have. Now remember, moderation.
Yeah, I don't keep Wolfgang around very often, and I'm remembering why. All of this stuff is really expensive, and it's not really showing any out-of-the-norm sort of drugs, but it's still 241 caps that I can get off him. That'll do.
I got a store to run here. You gonna...
Uh-huh. I'll take a look, sure.
It's all...
Okay, let's, pretty much anything silver I just kind of put away. I don't think there's really much when it comes to silver stuff. When it comes to building the power armor stuff, I don't think there's silver. Probably a few, laser and plasma weapons, but yeah, let's just get rid of all of this. My apparel is going to be a few things. I got the army helmet now, so I don't need the other hard hat. And what else? Looks like most of it. Let's go over to what she has. Well, fragmentation mines and grenades. It would be nice to pick those up, but that's 100 each. I'd rather just save the caps for when I know that I need to pick up some of that. And everything else about that is unnecessary. That's all the same. And if she had some glasses that boosted charisma, that'd be wonderful, but still no. And sorting by value. Here's some whiskey. I'll pick that up. 0.1 weight food is good to have around. And iguana bits are 2 pieces of food for 1 weight. Might as well. Or 2 levels of food, I should say. And again, in the junk, just pick up anything that's particularly useful. And start with the value again. Pencil for the lead. I can start picking up bottles just to make sure I have plenty of dirty water sitting around. Same with aluminum, circuitry. Typewriter, that's a lot of gears and screws. I'm interested in that. Nuclear material, that eventually turns into some plasma grenades. But yeah, I think we'll be fine for now. And of course the 308 rounds. Just don't skip out on the 308 rounds. Very useful stuff there. We can get rid of a few of our bullets. We're gonna have so many 308 rounds by the end of this. And what else can we get rid of? Oh, it's not ideal. I'd rather get rid of ammo than Radaway and stim packs, but let's turn these into caps right now. Did not do the math on that. So we'll take a couple of those back. And maybe some stim packs instead. Okay, that'll be good. Let's get on it. Okay, so we've got 3.8 rifles useless right now because we don't have any bullets, but the rest of this we can move forward with. I'm wondering, do we really need anything else done with our adrenaline as high as it is? 50% extra damage is going to make a difference with a few things. Just trying to think while I'm around here. A couple bloat flies down there, and the Starlight Drive-In. But really, all of those things can be dealt with later. And I'd rather deal with those building up new adrenaline for more intense situations where I need to finish off enemies quickly. Yeah, this game is just going in between managing your adrenaline, trying to get the most out of your, you know, single level of sleep, between certain situations where you know that you're going to need the extra damage. Usually it has to do with building up your adrenaline with melee enemies and easy to manage enemies, and then going into the sort of raider territory where everyone has a gun. But yeah, I'm not going to do too difficult of situations coming up. Well, I'm suddenly thinking, or second-guessing myself, what if I was to sleep, get myself ready, and then start building up my... build up my adrenaline with Starlight Drive-In, Bloatflies, maybe some ghouls. No, I do not get another Radstorm. You can't be serious. What is with this? This is too many Radstorms. This is far too many Radstorms. No, not happening. Sit down right now. Wait. Wait. Okay. How many Radstorms do I have to deal with? This is entirely... It's unacceptable. There's way too many Radstorms happening. Okay, whatever. Let's drop off our junk and pick up a few more 3.8 rounds because we'll need those eventually. I think we're good on other stuff. I'm getting way too many. Is that really common on the norm, or am I just slightly on the other side? I just don't remember this many Radstorms. It's throwing me off ever so slightly. Okay, let's have some food with us. Something like that. Three death upon me, that's surprising. And the Idiot Savant is really coming in now, which is nice. Just so much extra experience coming out of this. And what else? Yeah, that's the nice thing about killing animals and bugs and various things besides raiders. Not only are they usually melee, so it's easier to deal with them, but you're also dealing with the 10 melee damage for 1 hour. Yep. No bugs. I'm not going to do anything that is, you know, distinctively bugged out. I'm not playing with the fixed game or anything like that. This is as bare bones as it can get with only the Yolo mod. But yeah, that would be fun, just getting a huge amount of extra melee damage and going down that route. Not for me though. Let's just put these things away. Most of those away. And yeah, that's fine. So for food, start with the mutt chops. Peckish to fed. Water. We'll get some sleep. Actually, just to maximize, since I noticed I don't have weakness anymore, what I'm going to do is, well, first of all, turn this around because it was kind of annoying sitting and looking straight at a wall, kind of in timeout over here. But this way, I'll be able to face this towards the east. I'm going to wait 2 hours because since I just ate, I should have picked up. Well, technically, I should wait 4 hours. But I think it's every single time you eat food, you gain a single percentile to your disease risk pool. And I know I probably already had some in there, so it doesn't really negate anything, but it helps ever so slightly. And besides 412, I'm going to now be going out at midnight, which will help with the sneakiness of everything. And let's see how I... Yep, no sorts of diseases. The well-rested perk is giving me extra agility, a little extra experience gain. Let's see. Nope, not that one. Well-rested. Yep, 10% extra experience. Endurance, not so useful because it disappears and we need to keep things on the level, and the mod does that rather nicely. But yes, here in the map, let's just figure out what's going to happen first. I can drop off the stuff to Abernathy for that extra 10% experience, and then move along, probably pick up stuff towards the south of the map. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Or I could start building up my adrenaline with ghouls, bloatflies, mole rats, bloat flies, more ghouls, all of that stuff over to 10 Pines, and then deal with raiders. That might be the better situation. Yeah, I should really plan things out a little better, but who needs plans? Okay, so we've got our pocketed stuff is going to go on in a second. And we have plenty of food. Probably get rid of some of it. 2 mut chops should sort us out coming up. Yaguai ribs are worth selling. And we'll be picking up ammo as we go along. This will be more than enough. Okay, let's go hunt us some... well, no hunting yet. Hunt us some Abernathies. No, not quite. Let's go talk to some Abernathies and then hunt some ferals and bloatflies. I'm wondering, should I deal with the mirelurks? Shouldn't be too difficult. I don't want to waste the nighttime as well. Okay, by the way, here's a locket
Got
for
no
you.
handouts if that's what you're looking for.
I've got that locket back for you.
You serious? That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. I'm sure she'll go lean on her prices after what you've done.
Hear that,
Feel
Connie?
free to use our workshop.
Are you
Least we can do.
are you fine being talked to? Just, you know,
Blake told me what
the
you did
third
for us.
person.
For
right there?
Mary. I know it's not much, but any trading you want to do, I'll go easy on the price. Let me know if there's anything you want to take a look at.
Yeah, okay. Let's just see what she has. We'll put on our stuff, even though we just wait. I'm still wearing it, of course. Leaving base
You've
without
been
actually
hitting
changing
when
it.
Raiders
Trade?
first showed up.
Yeah,
All right.
go figure. Okay, there's our faded visor that we already have. A single gourd. Fertilizer is going to be useful to have around. 308 rounds, not bad at all. Just pick that up. I mean, this is not efficient whatsoever, but that's how we're going to play it. Since we're actually here, let's move everything at least into their inventory, even if we're not actually, you know, doing anything with it. And the fertilizer, very useful coming up. I'll just take it all. Enhanced targeting card, extra ammo. Oh, let's see. What else is around here? Nothing over there. Upstairs, or halfway upstairs, there should be some paint. And what else? It should be enough. So these people are now going to become my settlement and get under attack left and right. So what we should do, I think, is we'll have Blake.
Okay.
Well, everyone's going to be doing food, but let's see. We need some defenses, and we need to take some of them off of food. Do I really not have any? Oh, let's just store that. Okay. I think I want to take 2 of them off of food and onto defense. And then we'll have, actually, did I? Don't scrap the water. You're just gonna have to build it. And we don't want to leave the melons here because this will just be adding into the food source. Just store that stuff. That way we'll have melons in here just for a little bit, but this settlement is going to be producing potatoes, so we can have that sorted out for the adhesive. Okay. So Blake, get on this one.
Got it.
And we'll deal with your water here soon enough. No concrete. Are you serious? Okay. Oh, I really don't want to run between places just to figure out the concrete. You guys really don't have any concrete, do you? No, you have cinder blocks right there. Okay. Oh, but now you don't have any gears. Yep, that sounds about right. Well, since I made a mistake, and we need gears, let's get Connie on some defense over here.
Sure.
And then Lucy's going to be the last person around actually dealing with the food. Slacker. I can't believe they don't have any gears. Let's just deal with this right now, so I don't forget and they start getting grumpy with me. So, it's good to plan out exactly what's happening with your settlements. You know, I either go between not dealing with settlements whatsoever or having everything lined up and hooked up with a local leader. So running in between settlements, I mean, it's fine right now because we're so close to, you know, our various places that actually have things that we need. Let's go over to gears. Come on, show me gears. We have a lot of stuff, don't we? Okay. Gears. Apparently we need to go to maybe typewriter? Okay, that's fine. But knowing my luck, there's going to be 12 defense and, you know, 6 food, 3 water, and it's going to immediately come under attack and get completely destroyed, because, I mean, that's what happened at Red Rocket, I feel like. No, it was 15. Yeah, 15 defense, a single set of food, and 6, so like 12 to 15. This place is going to be 9 to 12, more or less the same. Okay, let's deal with their water situation. You know what? We're gonna do 2 of them. Yeah, I've just decided I'm going to be lazy. I'm looking forward to this eventually. Local leader coming up, and that allows me to actually establish supply lines. I am thinking of getting that even earlier than I was expecting, just so I don't have to run around and waste time. We'll see. I think turrets, yeah, we'd be able to build a few of them. Wouldn't mind actually having this place have a radio beacon as well. I will leave one chair just in case there's a rad storm nearby. I'm just gonna store all this stuff. It's gonna be very dark in here, I know, but I don't know. Post-apocalyptical darkness is fine. Okay, some very awkwardly placed beds for everyone. Right by the door, if I can manage. And it seems like that wouldn't be a very comfortable bathroom to be in, so I'm just changing that out to more bed space. And let's see, the kitchen is going to be a bed, or at least 2. Okay, 9 beds for 3 people, 6 food. As people come, more food. Water is dealt with. Let's get a few more defenses set up, just on the off chance that they're actually, you know, coming under attack. And let's see. So the nice thing with defenses at the, well, at this level, we're able to jump over it ourselves pretty easily. But melee enemies don't really have a chance to... Ooh, that's manned or womaned. Can we... Okay, I have to... You go over here. And now I can take this one and start building a strange wall. But yeah, what I want to do is essentially have anyone who attacks this place be funneled all the way to the far left side. Ooh, I've already gone through my wood from this place. Somewhat surprising. Figured there'd be more stuff around. Just go around the perimeter. Yeah, here I am just wasting all of my time when it comes to the night. Looking for wood to set up a nice little defense thing that's not going to be an issue. It's not going to be an issue. It might be an issue. But yeah, I think we can leave it for now. Let's be on with it. But as you can see, there's a big long wall, there's a big long wall, so in between here, if I wanted to, I could line that up to completely be, you know, walled off, and yeah, as you can imagine, can be effective when the super mutants come this way. You have to go around that way, and you can play around that, run away. Yeah. So, what's going to be first on the list of things to actually do and kill and all that fun stuff? Well, what I want to do for sure is start building up my adrenaline a little bit. There's a few things. Mirelurks, Walden Pond, the Gunners to get on the overpass, and Federal Ration Stockpile. That's all within this little area, and I'm just going over here quick like to make sure there's no... Well, there's probably going to be enemies. Actually, they might have despawned. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, so let's build up a little bit of adrenaline with the bloat flies over here. This is getting... I spent 4 hours setting up a settlement. Wonderful. Very good use of my time. I really need to do better than that. Okay. Let's see. What I'm gonna do is probably run through this way so I can get the Abernathys to help me out. There's an easy one. Let's see if I can get any other enemies dealt with. Did not work out, but that one did. And I think we outrun them a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. We might be able to take them all out. And he's going up and down. But we're in caution still. We're out of well, not adrenaline, AP. He might start taking shots at us if we're not careful, but yeah, I think it'll be fine. Oh, look at me, sitting in my dress. Yeah, maybe don't do the dress. Maybe do the things that actually defend you ever so slightly. Okay. Wow, look at that difference. Where's the bloatfly? This third person allows me to at least peek over the rocks ever so slightly. Okay, he's running back. Flying back, I suppose, would be a more apt description. don't lose sight of him. Okay, I've almost lost sight of him. Okay, that worked out. 4 enemies down, several more to go. I'm not going to look too hard for the last bloatfly, as in I'm not looking really at all. For the feral ghouls, I should be fairly careful. So here's a nice little raised area. Once they start getting close, I can always run towards a few different places. Namely, just running back, there's rocks and various things. Okay. Problem is, there's not a good lineup for the ghouls this way. I mean, we can always take a shot at this guy and miss, apparently, which I disagree with. Okay, we've got... should be some more ghouls than that. Yep, there's another one. I'm missing when I shouldn't be. Okay, there's a nice easy 95. And just to make sure, in case I need it, the Mirelurk egg omelet is on 5. Okay. I don't know what's with these hitboxes. I feel like I should be hitting these guys. Okay, easy VATS shot. And that's everything. The idiot savant spooks me out just ever so slightly. My hidden brackets are freaking out ever so slightly. I'm wondering if there's one more ghoul that hasn't been triggered. Yes, there has been. Or there is. There has been a ghoul that hasn't been triggered. Words, words, words. Okay, that seems to be fine. Gold-plated flip lighter, useful stuff there. And you, well, I feel bad, but not bad enough not to shoot. And in here, I'm not even gonna go inside there. That's just a bunch of irradiation and not a whole lot of loot. Maybe if I'm feeling, well, I don't know what I'd have to be feeling to go in there. Confident, yeah. Maybe a little more confident, actually, as to when the radiation starts and stops, what's actually in there, if it's actually worthwhile, stuff like that. But the next thing, there's a couple raiders over here. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. Also some dogs, the Mirelurks. Thankfully, the fog from the beginning of the episode is no longer around. There's the dogs. They don't seem to be perturbed that these people are just kind of shooting into the distance there. Not the best angle. I guess I'll have to go down a little bit. And that's a little better. The person below didn't really seem to notice whatsoever. So I think we'll deal with these dogs now. I think there's 3. There's usually 3. And instead there's 2. Go figure. But yeah, a few dogs, a few raiders, easy enough to deal with. Don't think there's much loot in there, but might as well check while I'm taking out the last guy. I'm going to get really up in the last guy's face. He should be either sleeping or sitting, chilling out one way or another. I'm not going to be too worried, but actually I'm kind of worried because I immediately moved into caution. I'm going to take the shot very quickly with VATS. Yeah, that's very useful stuff there. And what did the other person have? Apparently I shot him off of his little lookout post. Where did he end up flying to? He was right here and then got shot off. Got shot off somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh. I might not know that there's this. We have settlers. Aluminum can. Huh, so target practice? Is that what they were doing, or is that just happenstance? Either way, fun little, I don't know, story building exercise right there. Okay, here's this dog, and the other one is probably going to be lost to time, unless I can find something that just pops out. No. No, I can't. So, let's be on with it. I want to deal with some mirelurks, unless there's a random encounter spawn over here. Another place. Could be very scary if there is. Oh yeah, there we go. Random encounter. We've got 2 super mutants. Now let's take a look. Super mutant to the head with my most powerful weapon, and it is half damage. Half damage. And those super mutants, they do not mess around. They really go after you. Let's leave it at that. Luckily, there's only 2, and I might be willing to take the shot anyway if I know that I can be in some sort of defilade that actually keeps me safe. Problem is, over here, there's the gunners. Yeah, this is, I mean, I have a critical still. I'm gonna be able to build up plenty of critical with the mirelurks, thankfully. Melee enemies that try to come after you and then eventually can't. Good stuff to build up criticals, but now I'm behind the hill and I can't really see them, but they're at least... Oh, there's 3 of them now. There are 3 of them. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. They're on a dam, a bridge. It's going to be able to be dealt with. So what I'm going to do is start using my fragments. Better to just... Oop, you don't notice me. Go around, look the other way. Come on. Okay. Now let's get very far away. Nope, 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 nope. This is not working out for me. Not working out for me. He's going to trigger the mine. Unless I kill him first. Okay, so... The super mutants are way over there. I'm going to get their attention. And they're going to start blind firing and hitting me immediately. Which is fine. But yeah, both of them have guns. Okay. You can be out of sneak for just a little bit. Okay, do your worst. And the last guy. I mean, take the 20% chance that's totally not going to work. Yeah. Thought I'd try to save my mine. But yeah, that's 100 bottle caps for a single super mutant. Not ideal, but Molotov cocktail. Better than nothing. I'm not going to take the board. Okay, so yeah, there we go. I mean, it's armor-piercing automatic, which isn't great, but the long light barrel, the marksman stock, the drum magazine, that's all going to be useful to start taking off, putting onto my favorite weapons. You know, it's hard to really guess what is going to be showing up, but that kind of proves that you can find really good items that you can't make, well, you could make, but that are requiring at least a gun nut or a couple ranks of gun nut. And yeah, just pretty much do it yourself. Go build something that's worthless, and let's see, clean up this place a bit. Yeah, there's going to be plenty of mods out there that even exceed what I'm able to build level locked wise, that I'll just be able to find and attach to my weapons. All the same. Okay, so now that it's nice and bright and I haven't really accomplished anything, let's take a look. Yeah, we have 15% adrenaline, 1 level up, and it's not great, but I was considering going and dealing with these guys. It's, again, it's not super simple. What I want to do is scout out 2 places beforehand. Make sure that over here doesn't have bears or blood bugs, because I'll probably flee in their direction if there is something. Better to be aware of it. Let's see. Should be somewhere over here. And it looks like there's some dogs. It is further away than I was expecting. Ooh, it's an alpha. Let's see. Take the body shot. Take another body shot. And yeah, I could go check on that, might as well. I'm thinking I should just go deal with the internal area, since I'll be able to at least be a little more in the shadows, build up a little more adrenaline. Nothing else over here. You're moving a little too much for my liking. More Molotovs. I'm getting so many Molotovs this early on. Okay, needed to double check my levels. Okay, so the next stage is the gunners, and just like the super mutants, they're way out of my league. I should not be messing with them. Headshots might not even kill them, but at least with them, they're a little less run straight at enemies trying to murder everything in the way. They're a little more tactical. They find cover as they're going, so let's do that with this guy. Don't even have the VATS capacity yet. Okay, easier than I was expecting. The turret should take 2 shots, but I want to line up the turret so he can't actually shoot me, or accomplish shooting me. He can shoot towards me. Something like this, maybe? Turn towards me, but there's a tree in the way. And you know what? For the last shot, yeah, that'll work. Okay, and there's no There's a behemoth over there already. That seems really early for a behemoth. Okay, well, it's time to go take on the behemoth, get some experience, because... Nope. Nope. We are not dealing with the behemoth. We don't have to kill every single enemy we run into. I really wanted to go grab that suitcase. That's a shame. Another Molotov. This game really wants me to start using Molotovs, and if that's the case, I'm going to throw a Molotov and it's going to clip on something and I'm going to die, so probably not the best idea. But yeah, lots of Molotovs. Trying to think what's a good place coming up that I can get some use out of those. We'll see. Okay, so one thing I could do, since this place is protected, I could just use this as my sniper spot. But then I'd kind of be locked in there, not able to move around really whatsoever. I think it's better to... yeah, everything's cleared out of here. To hide behind these buildings and just kind of figure out where your enemies are hiding. Or, even further away, this place is pretty good. Because if they shoot back immediately, you're only exposing your head, which is, you know, the worst thing to actually get hit in, but let's just start with that. And no bullet drop-off after all of those games where you're playing and the actual bullet starts dropping, but that's fine. I might need to step away for a little bit and refresh my drink. It's the Manhattan love story, so taking some sake in the place of vermouth and some ginger liqueur is very fun. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. They're not doing any blind firing, so I'm going to take another shot, since they're staying still as well. And 29 experience is no joke, so that's fine. Thirsty from lack of water. We'll be able to deal with that eventually. Might as well take a few shots at the turret. Get them all riled up. And we'll just leave it there for a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Looks like they've settled down, and I've settled down with a little top-up, and let's see. Where else are they going to be? There should be, what, 2 more? Kind of do some patrolling. It's not ideal, but what you can do is take a random shot, try to wake them up. That's why it's nice to have a very stupidly cheap weapon to just kind of get their attention. There we go. Something over there noticed bullets flying by. I might start using this. Oh, that was pretty quick. Come on. Ooh, there he is. I wish I had either the targeting or the tracker. Yeah, I might just need to go closer. Use this thing. I am not going up there with enemies still around. Okay, the flip side, I'm not quite sure how many different angles you can approach it, but if you get on top of that hill, you're still rather protected and you get a different angle. The only thing is, you can run into issues with random spawns attacking this place, but it should be fine. Let's see what's in here. Not a whole lot.
What the?
Oh, no. Nope. Okay. So, this is a situation where we need to have... Well, I mean, I was just describing it. You have the random spawns come up every so often. Stealth is not going to do us any good right now. We might as well get extra damage, just started with. We have some Psycho Jet. And what else can we do to make sure that this situation doesn't go just completely off the rails? We'll get our army helmet on. We're at 2335, which is pretty abysmal, frankly. And it might be nice just to get several shots off immediately. 2 shots from the 26 is more or less equal to, well, no, 3 shots. We'll start with that. Okay, so we're going to go with, highlighting targets so I can at least see them beforehand. We're going to do a Med-X. Gets us that extra 25 damage resistance. Just to make sure. Preemptive. We're not messing around. I hope you understand that this is gunshots to the face can really take off a huge portion of your health, and it only takes a few of those early on to put you into a situation you really you don't want to try to come back from. I mean, here's the Psycho Jet. A Stealth Boy would be useful if we weren't already immediately in danger, I think. I think they're going to keep taking the pot shots. But between the Stealth Boy and everything else, we're going to save the Stealth Boy. We're going to save everything else. The Orange Mentats, its 5 perception and the VATS accuracy is great. Might be useful. We'll take a look here, but yeah, what I'm going to do is go over to the 10mm and then just take the shots very much in succession. We'll see how it goes. Maybe a frag grenade if there's a group of them. I think there's only 2, maybe 3. Oh, yeah, walking straight back into this. Are you ready? Aye, aye, Captain. I cannot hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Okay. Oh, who wants to shoot me, and who wants to shoot me? This guy over here. He's behind a tree. Why is he behind a tree? Oh, come on. Don't be high. Okay, I see how it is. Grenade for you guys. I can't believe it. I mean, it's so wasted. Everything was just so hidden. I was completely protected. But instead they decided to just spawn a bunch of... That's really annoying. Okay, where's my buddies? Raider Scum, really weak weapon, 20 damage, potential, or so. What would that have done to me? A single shot, 20 damage versus 50 damage resistance. Something, something, something math, and goes down to like 5 to 7. Yeah, we'll go with that. It could be completely different. I'm kind of unsure as to the damage mitigation between survival mode and what enemies are actually throwing at me. Okay. So, we just wasted a bunch of drugs and fun stuff, and we have the insomnia requires more sleep, which is actually amazing because whenever you're going to sleep, you might as well just sleep for more time. It doesn't really affect you whatsoever, except if I was coming at this, you know, from earlier and I slept 8 hours, it wouldn't actually refill my tiredness meter all the way. So I suppose that comes into play. I'm mildly dehydrated and hungry, so I might as well deal with that. But yeah, that's, I knew that could be a possibility. I should have been more careful as I was going over there and scouted it out and reacted a little more calmly. I think I actually reacted rather calmly, but less wastefully. But yeah, I don't want to get shot. That's the short story of it. What we're going to do is just use a little bit of steel. Get our water dealt with. Okay, so less dehydrated, more parched, and just hungry now. Still a little peckish. Not the end of the world. Now really, I just want to end those 2 people up there. There should be 2 people. I'm really, really thinking there's 2 people. I don't know. Maybe there's been enough times that I noticed the raiders there that I should just start expecting it to be, you know, an automatic spawn and they start drifting towards somewhere else, but where is the last? Ooh, that might be him right there. Yeah, I'm taking less chances with things right in front of me, but I'm taking more chances from the things far away from me. Probably not ideal because they can still shoot and do a bunch of damage. Where'd they go? Okay, I'm gonna call it at 2 people. Wasted a bunch of 10mm shots as well, unfortunately. It's not really wasting, but it's more of the Psycho Jet, just to see where they were at. Is there really no one? I really thought there was more than 2 people up there. I suppose we've already wasted 1 Psycho Jet. What's 1 more? Oh no. Oh no, it's Glitch Road. Not Glitch Road. Okay, I know you can walk straight through here. But the Glitch Highway, I do not want to see that. Okay, so patrolman sunglasses, that's perception. That's useful. That's fun stuff right there. And over here we have 2 308 rounds. I thought I took scavenger, which boosts up that sort of thing, but yeah, we have to be careful. If there's a hole and I just fall through it, that would not be good. So we're gonna go straight back here. Should be fine. You can kind of actually see in third person. Yeah, there's holes right there, and then over here there's it seems pretty clear for a while. But yeah, too much to deal with. We're not dealing with unloaded textures. Not my circus. Not my monkeys. That is a fun saying. I do like that. Okay, so there's federal ration stockpile. completely surrounded by raiders, attack dogs, all sorts of fun stuff. But do you really want to deal with all that? Is it really worthwhile? I don't think it is. I don't think it is whatsoever. So what I might just do is drop off a few things here. I'm picking up potato flowers just to kind of pass the time. There's my Med-X wearing off. But what I'm going to do after dropping off a few things here, I'll come back to it, don't you worry. What I need to do is pick up a particular thing that's going to keep me nice and sneaky. But to be nice and sneaky, I need to maintain my sneakiness. And to do that, I need to be, well, very sure that I'm not over encumbered as I'm walking around trying to pick up everything from the federal ration stockpile. So I'm going to go through the church. The church has that secret entrance, and Red Turret is essentially, you know, one of the first enemies you run into, and she's right next to a covert ops magazine. I think this is most of everything. So much flora and, well, and fauna, just out in the world. It's, I don't know. I'm thinking, can I actually make money by turning that into something and using that something to accomplish a sort of transaction for goods and services? Not sure. I think I will kill these Brahmin to... doing very little damage, frankly. Ooh. What's the difference? 10mm versus 38. 22 to 27. Yikes. What's my 45 doing? These must have inherent damage resistance. Resistance that's very high. So go for the head. And they seem rather okay with everything. Wow. That is a tank. Okay, could I go for the legs, or should I go for the head? Or should I go for a sneak attack critical strike or something or another? Did I miss that? Okay, apparently I did. Well, that one went down faster, thankfully. A lot of bullets for a 2% adrenaline boost, but it's some stakes. Don't mind the stakes. Down here, I'm not going to mess around with that. Nope, 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 nope. Don't mess around with the place that is full of raiders and they come swarming after you, and you're not even on top of a bridge that is glitched out and actually doesn't load in the textures. No. Let's go in here. Ooh, muffled. I can't do muffled yet, and I can't take his helmet. Too bad. But yeah, federal rations stockpile. I don't think there's really anything else in here. Sometimes there's money behind the clergy stand. Here's brain fungus. Good for some Mentos later on, but let's go in here. Did you, everyone heard that explosion, right? To the left there? Yep, that was an explosion. I think this mod, or maybe it's just the game itself, it doesn't really set the people to not trigger their own explosives for wandering. I'm not quite sure I've ever noticed that before installing this mod, but yeah, for now, I think what I want to do, just in case there's enemies running down this hallway, we'll go like this. We'll go like that. Okay, now they freak out, and we run away. flashbacks to Olivia? Anyone? No?
Show your face. Come on, dare you.
Yeah, yep. We'll just have to wait. Luckily, I have the patience. I wish there was some sort of speed function that would kind of slowly accelerate time ever so slightly, just to get out of caution as I inspect my gun. So it's a piece of wood, a pipe, some other pipes, and a few screws and duct tape, and all of a sudden, here's a gun.
No need, no sign of
I don't know. It's interesting. And I do like the in-universe explanation for pipe weapons, where it's actually, you know, plenty of them are already around, and it's kind of common knowledge. Well, not common knowledge, but it's easy accessible, like understanding as to how to make these sort of things. As long as you line up the barrels. Ooh, caution already. Wow. Okay. So should I? No, I shouldn't. Let's not play around here.
You sure you saw something?
Are you sure you saw something? I'm not sure you saw something. Okay. Take a nice quick headshot on there. Use the camera to get around the corner. And I don't think I can back up far enough to actually get the caution to go down further. Ooh. Yeah, that's Red Turret. And a headshot does them nicely, so let's see what happens when... Ooh. Running away, and down. 64 XP for me. Okay, so I think there's Red Turret, a guy that's kind of in the middle, a turret and another turret, and then someone else on the far side. I think that's how it goes. I could be completely mistaken, so I'm going to be very carefully going this way. 3-8 rounds. Helmeted's... that's not even a good weight to value ratio, really. 1.7 to 6.5. No, not gonna happen. But this. Light frame, long light barrel, marksman stock, drum magazine. Are you seeing a trend here? Able to pick up some really decent weapons, only to essentially trade out the little bits and pieces. Where's the other guy? If there is one. I'm guessing there's not one. I was wrong. Let's pick up the face paint fundamentals.
Bingo.
Okay, so face paint fundamentals. Very apt for the weekend of Halloween. Make sure that you don't use lead-based paint. Probably the first fundamental. Besides that, make sure you actually, get someone else to face paint you. Because that way, when you have to close your eyes and kind of guess how it looks. Don't worry, sis. To my big sister Red. Red, it's Lily. Yeah, look up Oxhorn. He covers all the good lore stuff. That is, something else entirely. It's a good little story. What I do appreciate about this game is how they actually have the Raider gangs make comments as to who's getting knocked off and who's essentially being taken out of the picture just because there's, some random crazy, Commonwealth vigilante going around and just destroying different Raider gangs and their bosses. And Wood, can you stop phasing through the... Thank you. Just stay right there. Don't phase through the wall anymore. But yeah, the Raider gangs start making comments as to your, trail of destruction, as Deacon would have it. It's good stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to go any further. There's a little bit else. So, it's a raider. It's not too scary. But they wake up and start attacking really effectively. I don't know if I want to waste my time with this stuff. There's some okay loot in here. Okay, a raider psycho. By killing the raider psycho and knowing that the raider is all that's left, I feel at least a little more confident about taking a few steps further down into the rabbit hole. Ooh, did they open the door? I'm surprised. Okay, so those 2 raiders are done. What else? I think there's a stealth boy in here, which could be useful. Yeah, here's an expert safe that I can get into because I was so wise in my taking of a single perk that allows me to open up, is it 3 safes now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 3 safes, and they've given me not a whole lot. But 15 experience, very nice. Yeah, I'm second guessing my taking of those perks this early. Okay, so lightweight painted metal chest piece. I guess I could start going over to the metal stuff. It's heavy. Second guessing, triple guessing. A lot of oil at least. Pick up that stuff. And what else is around here? I think that's pretty much everything. Globe has some screws in it. I don't really feel like coming back here, so... Ooh, there's 2 enemies in here, and they're kind of hard to get to. I don't know if I want to deal with this area. And over here, there's enemies. And I open up both doors when I do this, and it's just some food in there. But there's a steamer trunk. I just want to double check that there's not something amazing in there. So I'm going to open it. I'm going to be careful. Memo, doing that, whatever. Security door, open that. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we've got Raider Scum and probably one more person. Don't get too close to them. And in here we've got metal right arm. Is that the same as... Honestly, I don't need 2 metal left legs. We'll put one of those in there. Pocketed painted metal right arm. A heavy pipe revolver pistol. I mean, it's not great. Actually, it's actively not really what I want to have. 1 to 5 is not good. 1 to 10 is on the verge of just being left behind, so I'm going to leave that. Strengthened, hardened, no. I picked up the metal leg again. Not a whole lot in here. And this stuff has a couple of quantums, it looks like. Again... Oh yeah, there's oh, he just has some food. I thought he had something more fun. Let's see. So there's Raider Scum, and looks like most of it. Gets me the level up. And just back up some. Ooh, they're really coming at me.
Turn up, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna keep backing up until right here. If they really want to come after me, we'll be pretty defended. It's strange that, like, the amount of bodies showing from here would be, you know, a 2% VAT shot for them. But from here it looks a little more dangerous. I don't know. Let's go kill that other guy, then we can kill the turret, then we can consider any other movement we want to take against the rest of this place. I think the stealth boy would be useful just to have as a backup. Not entirely sure if it's worthwhile, but it really comes down to patience in this sort of situation. Not only patience, but actually knowing where the enemy is. Huh. Okay, let's back up some, because I do not see the enemy. Where's the raider? There he is. I mean, if you want to start using Idiot Savant on, you know, enemies that are worth the most experience, that would be fine too, game, but beggars can't be choosers, or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, what do you have? A pool cue. That's not very useful whatsoever. And some more whiskey. Carrying too much immediately. I'm just going to... I need some food. I might just deal with that right now. Actually, what's a good thing to eat? Baked bloatfly, I guess? Okay, so let's have a grilled rat stag and get some extra experience as well. Besides that, yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to mess around with this place anymore. It starts getting into a situation that's a little less certain when it comes to where the enemies are going to be hanging out. We'll just leave this place. If we want to come back here, we can. We got what we came for. A little bit of extra stealth, a little bit of extra loot. I was hoping that they'd, you know, have a random amazing weapon. But, yeah, that's fine. No damage. Once again, we're dealing with our enemies rather nicely. Okay, so that is the Lonely Chapel and at least the back end of the Federal Ration stockpile. And I have activated all of these enemies, so if any of them are going to be legendary, it's going to be the lower chance of being a legendary that, you know, my low level kind of dictates. So I'm not really expecting much, but they're around for some easy experience, low amounts of experience, but more so the adrenaline. I think we can count on them to boost my adrenaline as the main factor that I'm going to use them for moving forward. Okay, I'm thirsty. I am thirsty, aren't I? And this place doesn't have any settlers, and I don't have enough stuff to actually deal with it. So what I'm going to do is leave all of my junk here, but just make sure that the biggest thing to consider is the value and the use of things that can't be actually used for construction. So if there was any bottles or that pre-war money that I picked up, liquor bottles, one of them, I would take them out of this inventory to keep around. The rest of the stuff, once I connect this with the rest of my settlements, I'll be able to, you know, just to make sure. I'll have a few bloatfly glands around for Diamond City. But yeah, take everything out of the inventory that's actually going to be used to be sold. Here's a few things. Antibiotic stim packs, and Raider chest piece is kind of useless, so let's leave it and be on our way. Ooh, it's raining, and I'm suddenly second-guessing myself because there's one more thing in this area that I wouldn't mind doing. Let's put this stuff in the inventory, and again we'll be able to have access to it down the road. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff just kind of sitting around in our inventory. Okay, what we'll do is put all of this random gun stuff away in our inventory at Sunshine Tidings. Go down here. I think this 140 out of 225. I need to drop a few more things, namely the metal things. Probably a good idea. Military cap is only 0.2, faded visor is 0.1. I like the look of the military cap a little better because, well, I suppose you can imagine what looks more badass, a beret or a visor. I think the beret does. Pocketed painted metal right arm. Yeah, we'll just go with that. That damage resistance boost is worth it by itself. Okay. And military cap with the patrolman sunglasses. So now we have about 100 extra carrying weight for what's happening down in the... Actually, what is it called? Walden's Pond? The little museum-y thing? I'm not entirely sure. Let's double check. Our adrenaline's at 35%. Most of the shots that I take will be one-shot kills. I'm going to go over here. Actually, I don't want to deal with the Mirelurks in the rain, because if they run off into the fog, it's going to be actually harder than if I waited and maybe the rain and fog goes away. So we'll see. And there should be a tripwire, because there's all these explosives. So am I missing something, or am I misremembering something? I know about the explosives, but is there... Might be the monkey. It might just be the monkey. I am not sure. And in here, it's a master, so it's actually something I can't pick. But a fun little note to Tweez for telling everyone, hey, we have this very secret hideout, and you can't get through this door. But just go down to the pipe, because if you want to get in, because you're an idiot, then you need to go down there, you silly. Yeah, the game does kind of hand you answers. Okay, Walden's Pond.
Hello,
Let's hear
and
about
welcome
that.
to Walden Pond. You are now standing in front of the cabin, and you are now standing in front of the cabin.
I'm standing in front of the cabin. I picked up on that. Okay, don't get... Oh wait, I already took the anti-radiation and the water perk, so that's fine. Okay. There's nothing else over here, right? Usually don't check that, so fun to notice that there's a chem cooler that has medics in it. Make up for my lost medics earlier.
So this guy
And
made
this,
sure he had
yeah,
everything
let's just
he needed
listen.
Before he started his camping trip in that little shack up top, double-checked his list and everything. And that's why they call it being the road.
Oh, this guy invented
Transdentalism, moron. You sound like an idiot.
How the hell you know all this?
Tweez, not this way. I was listening to your conversation. Oh, okay. Well, all's well that ends well. Don't come down this way, please.
Only a fucking coward hides.
I mean, you're the one hiding in a little hideout with, I don't know, Tweez and... Ugh.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Shit. Must have scared him off.
Yes, after shooting your friend and then hearing only a effing coward hides. Yeah, you just sit down again. Just to add insult to injury to your idiocity. Ooh, you're... Yeah, I wanted you to sit down so I could have a nice little speech how you're an idiot, I'm gonna shoot you with .38 rounds. Okay, whatever. Molotov cocktail. I'm the idiot for actually getting too close to the people who walk around. He just usually stays over here, so yeah, good to be very nice and stinky. Carefully pick up everything. And there should be something over here. There it is. Tales of a Junktown jerky vendor. Why I sold my mother. Yeah. That's one of the magazines. We'll leave it at that. Pick up some gear from that, oil, and over here we have extra experience, and I'm making plenty of noise. Chill out, guys. Chill out. If you come this way, I will shoot. I mean, you hold... Ugh. This is one of the things that I appreciate about this game. You can really expect the enemies to not, you know, get the gist of the situation. If you hear gunshots, you hear people screaming, then you know, even closer, hear something, and you start checking it out. You don't want to check out on the other guys over there. You want to stay in that one room. It's fine. Makes things at least easier, and you can deal with it, but... Yeah, this game is actually quite easy if you can plan around it. The uncertain aspects of, you know, the enemies spawning at random encounters, and the enemies being able to just throw random Molotovs at you, all that stuff adds to some potential for destruction of a perfectly sound run, but most of the time it just doesn't really apply. You can just kind of... Now, here's Big Jim. I will be selling all of the legendaries, by the way. I can't use legendary weapons that are guaranteed, but it is totally fine to sell them. So I'll be picking them up and getting some nice cap sets of caps, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, until someone tells me not to actually use any of the weapons that are legendary or guaranteed, even when it comes to being able to sell them, I will be selling them. Bourbon. Yeah, I needed to double check this. Apparently, all bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon. So it's kind of the square rectangle sort of, you know, argument. Let's take a look at this stuff. So, in my defense, I think bourbon would have worked to make some great mentats rather nicely, and no problem with it, but the game's not interested in allowing you to... Oh, there's the other stuff. I knew I left something over here. The game is not interested in letting you make bourbon sorts of Great Mentats. That's fine. I think we're kind of set. 190 out of 225. Less than I was expecting. Still raining. Not ideal. Pick up some springs and screws and gears and whatever else I can find. And it's getting darker. I might just deal with the Mirelurks now anyway, since I'm right here. We'll see. The level up is still quite a ways away from getting my next level up for local leader. Yeah, my level ups are moving a little quicker than I kind of expected, but at the same time it's not that bad of a situation. I was thinking that I might even go along the lines of deal with the railroad and getting my ballistic weave set up, well, Boston After Dark, before level 15 for the Avoiding Automatron DLC starting up, but that looks like it's not going to happen. I'm just sitting here in the top corner, already close to level 14, well, at least past level 13. And that's a lot of ways to get to just to deal with Stockton's situation and get ballistic weave going. Yeah, I'm uncertain. The way it works though is if you go clear out the ghouls quick enough, or the raiders, and because there's always ghouls at the church after you deal with Boston After Dark, if you do all that and then you're able to get out of the situation, that cell block, quick enough without Ada having actually won the fight, then it actually works out fine. Without her winning the fight, then the fight is just, ongoing, and you don't need to go back through that area. So yeah, I might just do it that way. It's worked before for me, shouldn't be too much of an issue. Figured I'd try it this time just to get my ballistic weave early, but I kind of put it off and wanted to do some other things, because if I was going to be in that area, I wanted to have the, better buying and selling perk magazines. By the way, I'm looking at Mirelurks, and I want to kill Mirelurks, and I'm just wondering, do I need to be more prepared? I mean, I want to run this way, up this hill, and then I can get on this thing. And the super mutants are dead. So, is that enough? I think that should be enough. Okay, so I've spawned the Mirelurks, and they should come this way. But they shouldn't be able to get me as long as I'm careful about it. Ooh, hey there. Oh, that's a powerful shot I've got there. Not so much for the other one. Do be careful as you're going up here. No, you can come and get me, Mirelurk, I promise. I'm right here. Mirelurk. Believe in yourself. Okay, don't believe that much. Yeah. Okay. Now we go over here. Oh, no, 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 no. I fell off the thing. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Okay. That worked exactly as to plan. No question about it. Had everything under control. No worries whatsoever. Okay. Yeah, the 10mm still holds its damage to... It still holds its own. Let's leave it at that. It is still a usable item. Now let's get these Mirelurk eggs. Extra meat, extra Mirelurk eggs. Ooh, they all hatch. That's fine. Just come at me, one at a time, hopefully. Or multiple at a time. Come on, 80% chance. Give me 80% chance. And 94. And that was a nice little set of kills. And this one, and is that it? Apparently it is. Okay, so that's very useful. Very high accuracy when it comes to small things rather close by. It's not so much about the size of the thing you're trying to shoot, but the distance. So, Mirelurk hatchlings, good for boosting the old, ooh, be very careful, because water, irradiation. Mirelurk egg, very tasty. Okay. And with that, we've cleared out Sunshine, Lonely Chapel, the highway that is glitched out. Can't see the actual, ooh, that's where the, super mutant behemoth is. Don't mess with that. Walden Pond, the Mirelurks, Gorski cabin with the blood bugs, not blood bugs, bloatflies. Those two raiders, and yeah, with that, we should be sitting, yep, very high on the adrenaline there. I think what we can do is move on to Starlight and a couple other magazines. If I'm going to take damage, it's going to be from not being able to control exactly how or why or when things spawn. And I'm considering going into a place that spawns enemies after getting to a certain point that you have to deal with. And I'm, again, second-guessing myself. Maybe I should just grab the magazine from the Super Duper Mart and run out without going through the rest of it. Just like Federal Ration Stockpile. That might be the best idea. Yeah, that might be the way to go. Because the ghouls, they start adding up. They start adding up quite a bit. And I forgot to grab my things. Well, dang. It's not that far of a thing. Let's just get this stuff over here. There's no enemies around. Yeah, we'll pick up local leader and we'll start connecting everything. We'll start having adhesive for all time and even a few other fun stuff. Wild meat fruit for selling. Pick that up. And yeah, what else? There's no more attacks at Red Rocket, right? Everyone seems very relaxed. Okay. I swear wild mute fruit is respawning rather quickly. That's fine. And we've got some confused settlers. That also is fine. Just
Sure.
do the food. Codsworth, do the actually we should have some more defenses in the form of guard posts. Couldn't Codsworth guard or farm? I honestly am unsure about that. Let's see.
Sorry, can't do.
You can't do,
Afraid that's not possible.
but you can. You just started doing it. Okay, whatever.
Seems to
Grab
be
all
growing
of
well.
this stuff. It seems to be growing well, and I'm suddenly drinking, which is actually kind of something I should do. Okay, corn. You have the most stuff here, so I might as well actually run over to... Wait, how many people are here? 4 people for 9 beds. Not bad. Let's get corn actually going at Sanctuary. Is there any corn in our workshop? Plenty of carrots. And no. Plenty of potatoes. So the way I think food works is at a certain point it's not going to add any to the actual inventory if you have stuff in it. So you don't want to have 5 potato farms, 1 corn farm, 1 mute fruit farm, because it's not, well, it's going to kind of work out, but I guess the other situation you need to avoid is having every single farm produce a combination of things. So if you were having something produce potatoes, corn, and mute fruit, then what would happen is your ooh, here's some mute fruit here already. Let's get rid of the rest of this stuff. I don't think it's really necessary. No, get rid of it. But yeah, if you were having mute fruit, corn, potatoes all set up, then eventually you would start running into issues where the people would eat some of it and put some of it away. And if you started getting off a little bit, then you could build up a surplus of one of the types of items. And if that happens, then you're eating into your efficiency. I don't know how I'm trying to explain it, but don't... ooh, food situation is actually not set up very nicely. Where's Marcy? Okay, fine, ring the bell, figure out where Marcy is. She needs to get on it. Maybe I should get some of this crap out of the way. Okay, those 2 are for the Brahmin that eventually come, hopefully. And... Marcy? Marcy! Where the heck is Marcy? Or anyone, frankly. I just need someone to do the other farming. I mean, it's at 8 right now, so that's probably enough, but I really need to have more people working on more corn, and eventually I'll be able to hook everything up. Let's get the other place set up with mute fruit. So we'll have corn, mute fruit, and ooh, adhesive, aluminum, gears, lead, all very nice. Maybe I'll get rid of the stuff at Red Rocket. No other mute fruits around. Yeah, I mean, it's the middle of the... not middle of the night, but it's 11:40. I'm not sleepy yet, so I should be using this time to stay sneaky. I'm wondering what's the best thing to be doing right now. Besides, I don't know why I'm always at midnight setting up settlements. It just seems really inefficient. And it is. It's not. It doesn't need to seem efficient. It literally is inefficient. But that's fine. Let's deal with the mute fruit situation. Okay, so mute fruit, again, it's not the thing that we need tons of because we're going to have Grey Garden producing mute fruit. We're going to have... Oh, Diamond City has a bunch of mute fruit. It's just... It's such a mess, too. Oof. We'll call that good. Codsworth, keep up the good work. Defend us, please. Get some water, and... what else? Sleep, endurance, carrying weight, and food. Oh, I think we need to just keep on trucking. Max adrenaline is pretty much what we're at. And if I was max adrenaline, I wouldn't mind actually making my way into Lexington. It's very dangerous, though. It's extremely dangerous, though. Let's just double check that. Yeah, we don't have... Nothing was actually for the 308, and the 308 is what we're going to be using for some very nasty enemies. So let's just put a few things to sell in here. No, not those. The knuckles, please. And... what else? We're not going to need intelligence hats, and the welding goggles are not as cool as the patrolman sunglasses. But yeah, we're getting into the situation where going into places that are a lot more not open-ended, but just there's some scary enemies. It's fine. We'll deal with it very nicely, and everything's gonna be fine, but still, scary enemies. Not ideal to deal with the scary enemies. I should really remember, just put everything that's, you know, completely useless in here. Well, not completely useless, but the things that we want to sell. Good weight to value ratio right there. And Salisbury steak. Pretty much all of the food items are decent when it comes to weight to value ratio. But yeah, in here, all of the other stuff, and ammo can go in here because it's easy enough to actually sort out. 493 8 rounds from our travels. Now it's up to, yeah, let's just take a look at this. Look at all this ammo that we've picked up. I hope someone appreciates this amount of ammo that we can go off and sell, but yeah, for now we'll just appreciate it ourselves. Okay, some more food. Let's get our food situation taken care of without going into iguana on a stick and crispy squirrel bits. What is it? Squirrel on a stick. Apparently I don't have any. Put that away. Grab some grilled Rad Roach. Baked bloatfly? No, we don't have any. What about some chops? Okay, mole rat chunks it is. Hold on to those. And Drumlin Diner is totally not going to have its inventory respawn, so just make a beeline for... We have 45% adrenaline. There might be a nasty enemy there that takes multiple shots. Let's just reload all our guns and go take on Starlight Drive-In. Have I not really picked this place up? Apparently I have not. That's fine. Yeah, we're just very slowly going through the map, working our way, taking control of everything. Once it's all under our control and we have local leader, we can just connect everything with some of our friends that are going to walk the roads and trigger any sort of attacks that would otherwise happen to us. Hopefully, once we enter cells that the enemies and friends are in, we can hear them fighting. But yeah, that's essentially the plan of this run, is very carefully move forward and start controlling the area towards Diamond City and beyond. And we'll see how good that goes. I think there's some sort of little cabin. Not quite sure. Where is... Over here? There it is. Don't think there's really anything here. A skull. Duct tape is nice. And that seems to be about it. Okay. A few bugs. A few rad stags. Blood bug over there. We can take care of the blood bug at the very least. And... doesn't look like trash can is over there, otherwise I would notice the... Maybe I do notice it. We'll see. It's fine. Okay, we immediately put him into caution. 76% chance is... 2 shots should do it. Good. Wanted 1 shot, but 2 shots is fine. Okay, go back over to the pistol. Let's just take a look-see. Okay, Starlight Drive-In. Sometimes the mine I don't see it. So it's probably actually over there. Actually, do I see it right? No. Yeah, I don't see the mine. Have to keep an eye out for that since I'm not completely protected from those. The best way to deal with mole rats is cars, but you need a car that's far enough away from the center over there. So I'm actually going to go to the other side and get on one of those cars. Hopefully the blue pickup. Wondering if I should deal with the bloat flies right now, just to get them out of the way. Another idiot savant. 5 times experience gets me up another 103. Very useful. And down here. Come on, bats. You should be able to see them. Okay, behind a hill, but let's see. There's one. Where's the other one? Should be 2. I'm confused as to why I can't see 2. Should I just take the shot? A glowing Rad Roach. Wow. I nearly backed myself up into that. Yeah, that is, that's usually a fridge or something, so take a shot. Come on, I don't want to get next to the rad barrels. I'm right here, glowing Rad Roach. I believe in you. Come on. Oh my god. Glowing Rad Roach. Okay, far enough away, hopefully. Just kill the stupid glowing Rad Roach. It's nuclear material. It's kind of close to some rad barrels. Dare I? I don't have enough damage on me to actually make it not actually do damage to me. This is totally not worth it, is it? Seem to be fine. There's nothing left. Oh, nuclear material. Okay. So, glowing rad barrels right there. Don't mess with the glowing rad barrels. Well, they're not glowing. It's a glowing Rad Roach next to some rad barrels. Need to keep my glowing things straight. Military fatigues and military cup. There we go. So, there was only one bloatfly. Is that on purpose? Did one of them already die to something else? I don't know. Let's deal with some mole rats. Either way, we'll, I don't know. Is the pistol better? I think I'm still doing a single shot. Kills them, but there might be a slightly leveled up mole rat that I have to deal with. Hopefully it's not too much of an issue. So I'm gonna just sneak for a little bit, and then once I'm on the pavement, start running. They can be all the way around me, and it's fine. There's one really close to me. Wouldn't mind killing him. Okay, 73% chance. Should do it. Oh, there's the Rabid Mole Rat. I'm already out of AP. I don't know where the mine is. If it's not over there, it's not over there. I've had it spawn in there, which is just... it's a gigantic troll, but... yeah, where's the burrowed mole rat? That's gonna be too close to the barrels right there. Still in danger. He's not, like, underneath me, is he? Usually how this works is they're... ooh. They're over there. Yeah, they usually get somewhere really on the edge of the location. I'm ready to run this way and get on the top of this thing so they can actually get to me, but they have to burrow up and then run a beeline towards me, which is easier to deal with, but nothing, no vats. I am about ready to call it. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, there is a bottle cap mine. Okay, that's good to see. That way I know that there's not a bottle cap mine on the stairs. Well, nothing's for certain. But the bottle cap mine is likely not on the stairs now. Last enemy, the Rabid Mole Rat. I think it's going to take 2 shots to finish him off, since that first shot didn't do an entire 50% damage. Ooh, there he is. Let's do this nice and sane. Yep, I think that just might be it. We'll check here in a second. Okay, so down here, no bottle cap mine. Let's take off the makeshift bomb and the tension trigger. What do they say, darling? And I forget what's the loot in this area, frankly. It's not amazing. The that area has a few fun things like the fusion core. But yeah, let's deal with the bottle cap mine. We need to line it up so we're not having it blocked by anything. Looks like it's just on top of a skeleton. Okay, just run up to it and press E. Okay, that's fine. I wouldn't mind getting some more levels of sneak, but there's too many things that I want, frankly. Okay, we should be able to, yep, use the workshop. And we'll pick up some food from these guys. While avoiding the central area. Yeah, things seem to be going rather well. Don't get too close to... Oh, I just picked up... No, back. That is a lot closer than I was expecting. Okay, so 7 rads. So... yeah, there it is. Rad damage. I should have known better. That is way too close. Okay, anyway. Avoid the rad damage. Don't do stupid things like that. It's not the end of the world, but it's just really highly inefficient to put rads on a full health bar. You just lose out on so much potential damage that you could have, taken before you actually, have to deal with the rads doing the damage to you. Okay, that's fine. I shouldn't have broken down that bottle. Can't believe I got too close to the thing, even though I knew that I would likely get too close to the thing if I got too close to the thing. That stupid cracked water hate puddles. Puddles are the worst. Okay, let's deal with the Rad Roach. Just go over here and immediately turn around to shoot the Rad Roach that spawns. Nice and easy. Here's an expert locks. I can't believe I took a damage of rads. Okay, so we pretty much had, I think, 1 rad at most. And so we got 6 rads, let's say, and 6 rads equates to 0.6% of my entire health bar. So if I do that, 100 times, that's 60% of my health bar gone. I don't know. It just is a very dangerous thing to apply to this sort of run, because you can always get more health, re-top up your health, decrease the percentile of damage you've taken, except when it comes to rads. Rads are limiting your top health, and it's just... it's something I really need to keep track of, because, well, the Adam's Glory, Inquisitor robes or whatever. I'm just double checking that there's no mines. Okay. Sometimes there's a mine, and it's ended a run before, so I'm not going to let it end this run. But yeah, without having complete immunity to rads from the Far Harbor stuff, I am not going to be able to really have unlimited rads and sitting in rads and not worrying about rads. Need to be very cognizant when it comes to that situation. Rad meter is going to be scary by the end of this. Anyway, So, that's my little spiel on how rads are going to be just so bad for the run. And as you can see, I've been able to mitigate all damage, taken no damage outside of the vault, but I have taken rad damage. I've taken rad damage from a rad storm. I've taken rad damage from getting too close to a puddle. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. We'll just have to work on our setup to deal with rads. I think it's time to, well, what am I sitting on? I'm sitting on 3,000 caps and a single level up. I think it's time. I think it's time we move towards running to Diamond City, picking up a hazmat suit, and checking the armament selection of Marina and Arturo. And yeah, that's going to be the plan. Let's get that on the way. A psycho, we'll hold that into our inventory. Let's see. Cigarette cartons, good to sell. And what else do we need to get rid of? Pretty much anything that we can take to Diamond City to sell, since there's so many shops there. We might as well try. So let's run back to Red Rocket, and then we'll take a nice, safe... Ooh! There's a frag mine that I forgot about. Yeah. I ran by that, which is probably the safest thing to do when it comes to frag mines, but... Oh my god, how did I forget about that frag mine? Okay, it's right next to that thing, right? Okay, so... pretty much perpendicular. Just... grab it. Okay. Yeah, I sometimes remember and make a big point to do it, but sometimes I start talking and forgetting what I'm doing, and that's when I start forgetting about frag mines next to the road. Don't do the forgetting of the frag mines. Anyway, let's get a bunch of stuff to sell at Diamond City. Our adrenaline is going to at least keep us mildly safe along the road. And yeah, that's pretty much what the adrenaline's turned into. It's unfortunate. Everything seems rather clear. So the travel to Diamond City is not as dangerous as many people might expect it to be, as long as you're going along a certain set of paths work. I'll show you the one that I usually end up doing. Mostly it's just avoiding the random encounters, but there's one thing that I wouldn't mind taking a look at. Diamond City security is something that is essentially level locked, and it doesn't get any better or worse, but the various things that start running into Diamond City security, like the super mutants, can be a little different from time to time. So I wouldn't mind getting that stuff out of the way before they get too high up. Some of these things are just abysmal weight to value ratio. And 206 pre-war money. It's pretty good. And let's see. We'll take all of the 3.8 rounds and all of the 5mm. And so we have 1,000 and 1494, 186 is our weight, down to 157, so that's 30 pounds of 2,500 caps. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. And everything else here will just, let's see. Packs of cigarettes and pre-war money is weightless, so might as well take it. I think that's good enough. So, off to Diamond City. Let's get a hazmat suit, because I'm tired of not having a hazmat suit, frankly. And we're going to pick up a few things on the way, so we'll just actually store a few things. And that should be good enough. Good enough for me, at least. Let's be on with it. Now, I probably should have had some water. That would have been ideal. But luckily, now that we have Starlight Drive-In, we can make a quick sink over there and just pretend that that was part of the plan all along. Everything seems to be quiet this morning. It's a little foggy, but that's fine. And it's getting even foggier, unfortunately. Okay, so once we're in range, let's put up a sink. Somewhere. There we go. Right in here should do it. Don't think we need a grill or a fridge. Honestly, we might as well take these with us, but we're not going to. Okay, the road to Diamond City. Now, this would normally take us by a few things. I'm trying to think what would be worthwhile versus what should we just bypass for now. The dogs and the little train with power armor in it, I think I'm going to bypass. The Rad Roach is up there. I wouldn't mind just saving for some adrenaline, just in case. This is a random raider popping up here every so often, but seems fine right now. I think Wicked Shipping's right over there, but we have enough stuff to sell. This is really close on the way, so I'll just ride away and flip glider. But yeah, Lexington and the Corvega assembly plant. That's going to be interesting. We need to plan around that. But what I really need right now is just nothing to happen to me on this road. Because nothing does happen to you. I don't think there's any sort of spawn location around here that would otherwise... Ooh. There's fire support already. And there is T51 power armor that would spawn up there if I waited until level 14, but I'm too anxious. I wanted to get the Diamond City and just start dealing with that stuff, and so that's going to be regular power armor for the immediate future. Can get that whenever I want. It's not going to be anytime soon. And over here there's some frag mines that you need to be cautious of. So I'm going to just avoid them. Now, there's two things you can do. You can get to the bridge, or you can go to that bridge. And I'm going to go to the far bridge with Grey Garden over there. Grey Garden's nice because a bunch of robots that are intrinsically neutral or friendly to you. Good to just have that as a landmark. Now, let's see. On the way back, I'll deal with Grey Garden, or at least I'll go through their mute fruit and all that situation. But I might have to deal with one alpha mongrel on the railroad tracks up here. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Why do I have not completely full ammo? Yeah, there he is. It's a little too foggy for this, but as long as I get the headshot. He's really far away, isn't he? Okay. Now, the luckiest thing would be to... Ooh, it's a settler. Yeah, the luckiest thing would be to have a bunch of frag mines spawn down there, and then I would just get 2 ranks of sneak to grab all the frag mines. Apparently that's not going to happen, but over here, maybe it's just a kidnapping and I can pay 400 caps or something. Nope, not a kidnapping.
Am I ever glad to see you? We could really use a hand.
Glad to help out. What seems to be the problem?
A pack of feral ghouls has wandered in nearby.
Feral ghouls?
It's too risky to have them so close, and we need someone to clear them out.
What would that be?
Not a problem. Those ghouls are as good as gone.
Well, it'll be good not to have to keep an eye under every log and scrap pile.
Oh, College Square. Okay. So here's some potatoes. And what I'm going to do is go down through this little ravine, because that random spawn location up there until the alien saucer arrives. It could spawn, you know, a... ooh, eyeglasses. I think that's perception. If it was black rim glasses, though, that would be nice. But yeah, that random spawn location where the alien saucer arrives and crash lands, that can be a Rad Roach, so best not to mess around with that, if you can help it. Instead, just hug the beach. You heard me correctly, hug the beach. And seems like nothing is seeing us. Oops, stepping in water there. Now, Chaos Junction is right around the corner. Again, it's easy enough to just avoid that entirely, but it is very light, very foggy, and it's kind of the worst combination. Is you want enemies to be, you know, around when it's very dark and not foggy, because they don't respond to the fog by having lowered perception, but because it's light, they respond to essentially not having any issue seeing you. So, a couple feral ghouls probably. No names, so just gonna leave them. And you can hear the fighting with the super mutants. I'm just going to get as fast on my way over there. Is with the super mutants attacking, you want to try to take a few shots at them. The hounds, the various things that can start killing the guards of the Diamond City security. Yeah. Ooh, that's very nasty. Okay, let's try to help him out. Take off the hounds' heads if you can. Make sure you don't shoot the Diamond City security. Wasn't able to get that one. Okay, what are the enemies? They're both still rather up the Diamond City security, but I can't get an eye on the enemies. Ooh. I don't like the bullets getting too close to me. You should go over there so they don't miss and hit me. Surely you didn't get them all. Did I really? Surely I didn't arrive that early. Whew, apparently I did. Okay, a few things. The frag mines over here. Is it just the one? I don't know for sure. Okay, there's definitely two. As long as they're not going to go through this situation, just grab it. Oh, there's still enemies. Run. Diamond security, you're up. Not ideal. Not ideal. You're pissing me off. You're the one that's getting closer to me. No, stop getting... I'm running. There's a Molotov. Speak of the flippin' devil. If there's a Molotov, it is right. Don't get the mine exploded on you. Now there's a super mutant. Can't see him at all. Can't see anything. Random settler just middle of a battleground. Seems about right. Okay, good job.
Guess my good karma's paying off.
Yeah, you and me both. Oh, there goes the settler. Now, can I please pick up a single frag mine, which is what I wanted to do in the first place? Is that okay? Seems to be fine. Okay. Honestly, short automatic, 3 to 25. This stuff isn't that bad, but it's going to quickly run out of its use. So let's just skip it. I think that's the rest of the frag mines. I really hope it is. Now we just need to hunt through all of these guys, scavenge what we can, and then we'll be on our way. Very quietly going around because who knows how many other enemies could just be right around the corner in this sort of location. In fact, there are a few enemies right around the corner. I wouldn't mind picking up Hangman's Alley as a settlement, but eye on the prize, or at least eye on the thing that keeps me alive from radiation storms. And I did half expect there to be a legendary enemy around, so somewhat unfortunate that that didn't happen. What do we have here? We have a tactical tuned. It's not even that good. I still have a little bit of room for it. And this one we have. Stop giving me automatic receivers. Long ported barrel's good, drum magazine, all that stuff I've seen like 3 times, 4 times now, but ugh. Give me a powerful receiver. That's fine. Let's go to Diamond City, get Piper on with her little spiel, and do some shopping, because I think we'll have the entire day in front of us. Now, I'm thinking it would be a good idea to do a Great Mentats, go through all the speech checks, get all the extra stuff. But I don't have, well, let's see. Do I have whiskey, first of all? I have vodka, so I do not have whiskey.
You can't open the gate. Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here, for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. You want into Diamond City, right?
I just got here, but yeah.
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Good job, Piper. That was completely foolproof. But I guess it is Danny, so you don't really need to try too hard. You first.
You first.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay, I don't really have the... Huh. How do I... Usually I come here first of all where there's more chance to have great mentats or have what I need to actually pass some speech checks. So we're going to put these things away. Get on some nicer clothes.
Tell him to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slender.
And the way to do this is you can do speech check, speech check, speech check. Wait a second, or is it speech check, speech check, speech check?
You're that traitor.
First here. No, I'm talking to him.
Tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right? So,
first I wasn't lying.
I got a whole supply train
just
coming
to
in
try
tomorrow.
for the.
Is that right?
Okay,
No bull?
now we go over here. Oh no, no, no! I wanted to get your
Mayor
thing.
McDonough?
I'd love to talk,
Piper.
but I have
We'll talk
matters
more
to
once I
attend
get
to.
settled in.
Oh shoot! I skipped the entire thing. Okay, not ideal. I should have acted a little quicker.
Danny.
So, you're that.
And then you
didn't
can
mean to
apologize
lie,
to
officer.
them.
Uh-huh.
But you
If
could
it
have
were up to
also
me,
got
hey.
questions answered by Mayor
Trying to find
McDonough.
someone.
Is that so?
And
My
so
boy, Sean.
they
There's a lot of institute-
might answer both times between
I
Mayor
just need a
McDonough
little
and this
information,
person.
Danny.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting
Get
lucky.
inside the city.
An idiot savant triggered as well. Very nice. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, well,
I mean, that's as good of a situation as I could have hoped for. Hi, Deacon, by the way. So, let's call that enough of a win. And military fatigues. Grab all this stuff and be on the Diamond City. So yeah, Mayor McDonough and Danny Sullivan can have, you know, all of their speech checks essentially be passed. Didn't work out this time, though. That's fine.
Read all about it. Piper, you're back.
Okay, so first thing is first.
It's that secretary.
Let's drop a few things off in here.
There's a
Actually, how much do we need to actually drop off? Let's see. Put on the dress.
in the old theater.
And drop off, let's see. Suppressed crippling, pretty much the things that we would otherwise use. And let's talk to Arturo and get on with it.
Am I right?
Stay clear about you.
Yeah, I'm the new guy.
Well, it's good to have you here.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
And now that I'm saying this and doing this, I feel like I should actually double check with other people for some glasses because I'm going to end up purchasing quite a bit of stuff.
I don't know you. Just keep...
One Statue of David impression coming up.
Good. Good.
Make sure you get
now, just to answer me
Myrna's
one simple question.
speech check.
Are you human? Because I will not serve a synth.
No, I'm Jangles, the moon monkey.
That's just what a synth would do. Ducking the question. We don't serve your kind here.
Okay, so she thinks I'm a
Myrna.
synth.
I said we don't serve your kind here, you synth. Trying to tell me you're human now?
Human as the day I was born.
Now I get a speech
You
check.
do look...
Uh-huh.
All right.
Fun.
We can...
Let's see
Okay,
what you have.
now I can barter.
Everything you...
Uh-huh.
And show me actual glasses. Apparently, no glasses. Shame. That's fine. Let's get some glasses from Fallon's basement.
Hello. Have you been here before?
Nope.
First time.
Thought so.
No mooching. Got it.
Good. Now that we understand each other,
I'll take a look, sure.
a paying customer. Finally.
Okay, so for some reason, Fallon's basement thinks that I'm not going to pay Fallon. Just incredible. The gall. The nerve. But yeah, I'll I'll take a look around. Pompadour wig. I think I like that better than the newsboy cap. Yeah. Let's get one of the wigs and one of the fashionable glasses and the hazmat suit. Actually, no. Let's do that. Actually put on the... where is it? Pompadour wig and fashionable glasses. There it is. There we go. Now let's
need a new set of clothes.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
There we go. Looking good. Now we need that hazmat suit. They always have it. Might as well grab it. It's very useful. Everything else is not entirely necessary. Again, it would be nice to have access to the various legendary pieces of armor and weapons that are just floating in the world. Guaranteed, but it's not for me. As in, I'm not allowing myself to have it. Ooh, a whiskey. I might actually be able to pull off a Great Mentats. Let's do that. So, the nice thing with these sorts of 3/8 rounds is even with or without Great Mentats, you're going to get the exact amount of a single cap. Well, maybe eventually they turn into 2, but you don't need to use your Great Mentats or change out your stuff just to get the caps out of someone's inventory if you have the single cap per item sort of thing that you're trying to sell. So, anyway, long story short, I can sell stuff without having to waste other value. Ooh,
what have you done
I'm
with the
gonna
real
get this
Riley?
sort of thing
Where's
happening.
my brother?
Should I punch this person?
Don't shoot,
Nah, I don't need to.
God's sakes, we're family.
Let's make some drugs quick like.
Put the gun down.
There we go.
Now.
He's a synth. He'll kill us all.
Do I have any? Yeah. What was that in the background?
No!
Oh no!
Okay.
Someone's been
Show's
shot.
over. There are no synths in Diamond City. Hear me?
Still twitching.
You folks in your damn paranoia.
It's a very... Oh, you don't need to kick your brother. Come on, Riley. Okay, grab that stuff, and let's see. I mean, nothing's quite useful. Okay, everyone back to as you were. Come on, people. Do I need to go in somewhere? Probably do. I didn't bring a bloatfly gland, did I? Unfortunate.
That food. Only one thing worth buying in the dugout inn.
Okay, so what I want to do is take the Great Mentats and then go through everyone's speech checks. So we'll start with the Science Center. I'm carrying too much all of a sudden. Why am I carrying too much? Ah. Oh, why am I carrying too much? 180, 190. AP refresh minus... I am unsure. I am unsure. Oh, wait. I probably had my grilled rad stag run out, didn't I? Yeah, let's deal with that. So I'm properly fed, and now I can take my grilled rad stag, right? Much better. Okay. Science Center. And there it is.
Professor, I have a new theory about how the Institute makes the synths.
Oh no. We've been talking about this, remember? After last time, the shouting, me sleeping on the cold floor of the lab for 3 nights.
That was your choice.
And seriously, growing synths from the ground using recombinant plant nuclei? I mean, how could they even?
Aha! You do want to talk about it.
Oh, look, we have a visitor. Dr. Duff, dear. If you could bother them while I walk away from this conversation.
Hi there. Are you here for today's free biology lesson?
Sure.
Sure, sounds fun.
Yes! Love that enthusiasm. Now, we all talk about radiation like it's a single thing. You have X-rays, beta rays, gamma rays. But which one are we most worried about?
Gamma rays, of course.
Gamma rays?
That's right.
Sure.
Now, gamma rays are bad, but some life forms have been living with...
You are one huge nerd.
I, for one, take that as the highest compliment. Now it's time for the field trip portion of today's lesson.
Sign me up.
You're gonna go out and find a bloatfly gland. You see, the oversized bloatfly of today evolved from an earlier species of a smaller fly. Radioactive. So what do you say? Ready to go out and dissect one?
This is where I start asking for money. And I think I should be good up until orange speech checks. So let's just leave that as is for now.
I do a job. I get paid.
Money? Oh. How about 125 caps?
We're talking
More
hunting
money.
a giant mutated bug. There's risks.
This isn't about money.
Wait,
this
what,
is about
what?
science.
Charisma at 9. Really?
Do it for the love of exploration.
I
Get the blowfly.
disagree. I disagree. I'm going to take my great mentats at the next next speech check. It should be this game. I wish I understood it. I thought 7 charisma, you pass the yellows. 9 charisma, you pass the orange. 11 charisma, you pass the frickin' reds. Apparently not.
Vadim, I need to talk. Just a minute.
Okay, let's where is... Oh, there he is. I'm just going to take this right now. I'm not messing around because this is actually kind of important. So there's a particular bug.
Conversation.
You got my attention.
I'm always
And if you
looking
fail
for
this guy's
people
speech
who know how to
check
handle
asking for
themselves.
money,
From what I hear,
you might screw
fit the
up part of the
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid
quest
well
later
You will
on.
be well paid.
Imogene
I can promise you
hanging
that.
out somewhere
By the
and not
way,
actually being
I'm
at that
Edward
somewhere.
Deegan.
Yeah,
You'll
that's
mostly be working for me,
that's what
but
I
you'll
wanted
need
to
to
do
talk-
there,
come
is
down to
actually
Cabin
make sure I
House in
pass that
Beacon
speech
Hill,
check, since
and
that's
pass the
apparently
talk to
what
Jack.
does it wrong. So, yeah, let's get on with it. That's that. Be on our way. Now we have a few things that we want to take care of while we're in town with our great mentats active, because apparently I can fail orange speech checks and not just red speech checks. Shang, Ellie,
Don't bother, pal. I ain't seen nothing.
Abbott, Mo, who
Shan, what have I
else?
told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little standing.
Okay, needed to have him activate his little speech dialogue thing. Make sure you don't steal anything, but you can take all the mute fruit and potatoes you want. Now,
Don't touch
Abbott,
the paint.
I'm not going to touch the paint.
Don't worry.
Just
Good.
give me a job.
Think it.
Happy to help out.
You see this paint? Hardware.
Only if you throw in some more money.
Money, please.
Pay
I think you
More
can do
money,
better than
please.
driving a hard bargain.
that. Last
And
chance.
even more
Make
money,
this worth my
please.
Me by the short hairs.
Very
here.
nice.
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much
Thank you.
obliged.
Okay. And everyone's going to go listen to Mr. Mayor talk. And Shang gave me a job.
Hi there.
Hey there, purified water. You won't find this.
Mm-hmm. Anything I can do to help out?
Ah,
Depends. What's this worth?
job's 100
Money?
caps.
Uh-huh.
More
Come on.
money.
My time's worth more.
150.
We're
And
both
even
business
more
people,
money.
Shang.
All right.
We're both business
And-
people, Shang.
Oh.
I'm on it.
And we got an idiot savant trigger. Very nice. Let's see. Talk to Ellie would be the most sense.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
Something
Come
wrong?
on, Ellie.
Another
Let's
stray
get on
coming
with
in
it.
from the rain.
I know you must be busy.
You're
It's
right.
important.
I'm sorry.
Picture on milk carton time?
If only
Uh-huh.
Nick disappeared. There's an old one.
And pretty much
Hey,
just
I'd love to
keep
help.
pressing left.
Money, huh?
Come on.
More
this
money.
is your boss's life.
Fine.
We'll make it.
Last
Give
chance.
me all of
Put
your
some
money.
real money on the...
Okay, you win.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you, Nick.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We've picked up the whole, hey, my boss is missing, go to a vault full of a bunch of mobsters with Tommy guns. Yeah, that'll work out well. We'll put that on the back burner for now. That'll be fine.
You there! You need a genuine, authentic customer.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for work, actually.
Well, if you
And I want money.
Cab seems light.
No, I want more
You want a
money.
whole store.
By the way, I wanted even more money.
Oh,
And
a car,
that's
a mitt,
enough.
and a ball. Got it.
I thank you. And baseball thanks you.
Whatever you're gonna ask. I
Wow,
don't know
baseball
anything
thanks me. Okay, who else was I thinking of besides Solomon?
Looking for a job.
Looking for jobs,
Sweeten the
asking
deal
for
with some money.
All right.
And
Make it worth my...
You are one.
who else?
I'll walk out right now.
200. That's all.
Oh, I've
I'll walk out
got
right now
half,
if you don't make me a real
half a level up
mutated fern.
just from that. Well, just from that.
Hey,
just from all
I
of
think those
the
Goldberg
different
brothers are
sorts of speech checks that I've done. What am I missing? I swear there's something else. Ellie, Science Center, Edward Deegan. I guess Paul Pembroke. That makes sense. But no, I'm certain there's something else that I'm thinking of. That's fine.
We got small arms, long arms, ammunition.
Hey, Scaver. Got
Polly's
plenty of
house.
ramen meat.
Hard to get in.
Nice hat.
Certainly, sir.
Okay, Colonial Tap House. Let's
Darcy,
watch
let's go.
Paul
Take it
get
easy.
his
I don't think she
something
wants to
handed
leave
to
just
him.
yet.
Hey, this is between me and my wife. Why don't you mind your own damn business for once?
God, Paul.
This will take a second, so I'm going to
Pour me another
step away for a second.
Damn it, Darcy, I just want you to come home.
I'll be home later.
I can't believe you'd do this to me, Cook.
Do what to you, Paul?
You smug bastard. You keep away from my wife, goddammit.
You'd better get out of here before you do something stupid.
You son of a bitch.
Don't hurt him, Henry.
Go on. Get out of here.
I'll be at home, Darcy, taking care of our son.
Sorry.
Okay. Did I miss anything? Oh, a fight? I looked down for 1 second and I missed the fight? Are you serious?
Beer or maybe something.
Let's see what you got.
Plenty on tap.
Okay, while I'm inside, let's pick up the whiskey, because whiskey... Ooh, tarberry. Don't mind if I do. And... yeah, everything else is worthless. Let's get rid of some of our heavier items. Big Jim... pipe... short... tactical tune, that's the crappy one, right? Yes, it is. Okay, good enough. We don't need to be too precise on our cap counting. Okay. And so we need to catch up with Paul.
Word is something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft near Salem.
Paul? Paul? There he is.
Hey, you there.
Right. Go ahead. I'm listening. You and the bartender got in a fight.
Nice of you to call it a fight, but we both know what really happened. Cook kicked my ass. I'm supposed to pretend I don't know he's sleeping with my wife. Until he decides...
Sounds like a tough situation.
You don't know the half. I'm going to go.
Okay.
You saw?
Doing the things.
You're going to have to make
need
it
the
work.
reward.
Well,
should still have the
this'll work better if
orange speech check capacity.
Just...
I'll make sure Cook gets the message.
Good.
Good enough for me. Now let's talk to people and sell a bunch of other stuff.
I'll take a look, sure.
Feel free to test.
What does Arturo have? Hardened receiver, long light ported, sharpshooter's grip, quick eject, compensator. I am unsure about that. I feel like I should take it just because of all the extra bits and pieces. Why does every single person need to be selling automatic receivers? I don't need. Calibrated powerful. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, so finally we get to actually start improving our damage through buying weapons with mods on them. Okay, ported hardened receiver. Again, not that good of an upgrade. Ooh. Combat rifles. Combat rifles starting to show up is interesting. We'll hold off on it for now. Ooh. We've got a suppressor on a 3/8 round weapon. I think that's going to be just an automatic buy. And that's tactical heavy, and we have a tuned sniper rifle. It's interesting, but not interesting enough, because if I'm going to be using 308, I'm going to be getting as much damage out of my other weapons, I think. Not entirely sure on that, actually. Ooh. Let's just take a quick look-see around. 308 ammo. Long ported barrel, drum magazine. I know there's already a drum magazine. Wouldn't mind just selling this. It's only 46, but to lug everything around, it's not going to be too much of an issue. Just leave it. Sell the mining, sell the... should I just get rid of the wedding rings right now? They're 0 weight, so it's kind of counterintuitive. Let's get rid of the junk instead. The value, not the gold bars, because again, crazy ridiculous value for not much weight. Other things though we can get rid of. Okay, and I think we'll get rid of the 3/8 rounds. Something like 333. Looks good to me. Okay, quick look. So the 308 suppressed is 88 damage because it's, yeah, the hardened receiver. The 3/8 rifle is going to have a bunch of things changed out. And the 10mm hardened receiver, long light, sharpshooters, quick eject. So I could just change everything else out. I could just sell the 10mm, frankly. Yeah. We'll sell the 10mm.
You. Well, I suppose.
Let's see what you have.
Just don't call it...
Okay. What about your junk tab? Can I call that junk? Probably not. The laser weapons... I need to double check exactly, because I'm going to run into modifications that I'm not entirely sure if they're better or worse than what I could otherwise get. Tactical tuned. Hunting rifles are still a step away from what I would want them to be. We'll have to wait on that. What about our apparel? We have metal right arm, left leg. We can just pick up that right now, I think. Ooh, shadowed. Yeah, that's another thing I need to really be going for. If I get shadowed, that would be 2 perk points away right now. Oh, there's so much I want to have for my perk points. It's painful. I'm not used to this much wanting of perk points. Well, I am every single time I start a new game. I feel like this, but usually I play enough of a game that I get what I want and, you know, what I need out of the way. And yeah, we're still quite a ways away from that point. Feel like I should grab as much junk as I can. And we'll see. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I have plenty of caps and plenty of things to sell. So I'm going to max out my oil, my circuitry, my gears, springs, screws, nuclear materials. Ooh, very nice right there. And even beer bottles, yes. We'll take those as well. Adhesive, we're going to hold off, but a lot of other things we're going to start taking. Both of those. And I am so tempted to grab a combat rifle. Oh, so tempted. Okay, let's get rid of some of our food items. Anything with radiation. Yeah, all those 0.5, 0.1 weight things, they essentially got me 200 caps worth of stuff. Very, very efficient. Then I can take all of her extra things. And look at that, 288 pre-war money. That's a lot. But for now, let's actually let's hold off on second, triple, quadruple guessing myself. If I sell the things that are going to quickly lose value, get rid of the 10mm. Yeah, pretty much what I should do is save the bullets, because I'm not going to always be using great mentats, and sell things like a gold bar, and then pick up a short combat rifle from her. Maybe also, what else? I don't know what else. I'll pick up some rounds. We're looking for about 40 caps worth. Works for me. Carrying too much? Surely not. Surely oh my god, I am. Just quickly, get in here. Okay. I'm gonna drop all of the... That's suddenly quite a bit of junk. I think I need to
Arturo.
You know,
check with
great
Arturo.
insurance again.
Sure. I'll take a look. Sure.
Okay, so this definitely only had the muzzle brake. Everything else was inferior. And I think that's everything.
Don't be caught
Mo.
dead. Protection from
Remember,
Commonwealth
swatters
weaponry.
will win you.
Uh-huh. Let's see what you have.
Okay, we definitely need to get the baseballs. So just go over and grab all of those. 35. I mean, might as well pick up the iguana bits because that's a good thing to have around. Baseball grenades, they're so cheap and they kill enemies just like a regular frag grenade would early on, so I'm going to grab those. What can I sell him? I'm gonna sell him a few... I think I need to give Sheffield like an actual Nuka-Cola, not any other sorts of Nuka-Cola. So I'm going to sell him those things. And what else? Maybe a gold bar. And maybe some 3-8 rounds. Works for me. Okay. Yeah, you need a Nuka-Cola. I got it. Okay.
Doc.
Give me something on the left so I can actually purchase.
Use some supplies, actually.
Okay. Syringer rifle. And he doesn't have anything else, so he gets a gold bar. They get a gold bar. Everyone gets a gold bar. Oh, wait. That's too much. Cancel trade. I said cancel trade. Oh, and I backed
This
out.
better be an emergency.
Yeah, it's an emergency. I need to sell
supplies
stuff.
for the road.
Okay. I am unsure what I should sell. The newsboy cap. I can sell that at the very least. And besides that, perception +1 for the eyeglasses. Where's my patrolman sunglasses? Yeah. Get rid of that. Clean blue suit as well. And now I just sell a bunch of other things to him that he might actually enjoy having around. Perfect. Or perfect as I want it to be. Great, Mentats wore off. Oh no.
Prescriptions filled right here.
Let's see what you have.
Every chem.
He does not seem to be having any sort of specialty chems.
Hey, Solomon.
Prescriptions filled right here.
But even though
Let's see
the
what you
Great
have.
Mentats
Chems
are,
for-
you know, worn off, I can still get some use out of this guy. 5mm rounds, still worth 1 apiece, so we might as well sell some of those. And Polly has some money.
We still cut some meat. That's...
Uh-huh. Let's see what you have.
Remember...
And let's do that. I dislike how much it changes. I can't get it very precise. Okay, 36. There we go. Guess I should have double checked. What does she even have? By value, there's some crispy squirrel bits. Words are fun. Mute fruit is less useful. Bloatfly meat. We'll call that good. Trader 11 caps. I said 11 caps. There we go. And what else? I could go talk to the Bob Roth brothers. I don't really want to do that.
Shop in safety. No sins allowed at the surplus.
What's my carrying weight situation? If I took it all, I would be 7 over. So how about this? How about I look for anything that is weight that I don't need to take with me. And that's actually not too much. Ooh, yeah, metal bucket, not useful. Fishing rod, 2 gears and a spring, useful, but could be more useful. Some bones. Just need one more thing, frankly. Just drop the other springs, screws, steel. What do I need? Desk fan goes. Okay.
You need protection.
Yes, everyone needs protection. We know. Got it. Okay, so before things get out of hand, I'm just bouncing around between what needs to happen and what I want to happen. What I want to happen is I have level ups, first of all. And I'm very close to a certain Hangman's Alley. If I clear it out, there's going to be no settlers there. But in Diamond City, there's a Sheffield and also a Piper. I can essentially send them to said Hangman's Alley, establish the local leader supply line between Hangman's Alley and, well, up north in general. And then from there, I can go back to the rest of it, establish supply lines between everything, and then I will have all of my settlements linked up. I think that's a good idea. A better idea would probably be to take sneak and be able to not trigger any mines. An even better idea would probably be to gain throwing arcs, get extra damage from riflemen. Actually, yeah, I have to wait until 18 for that. Let's do my original plan. Let's start linking things up and making things easier for us when it comes to having access to materials. Once I can start having a huge supply of grenades and use them, well, more accurately with my perception already being boosted and getting the grenade throwing arc, that makes sense to me. I'm going back and forth. I am so unsure whether or not it's more useful to have the ability to craft grenades first, but not have all the crafting supplies, or to have everything connected first, and you can craft all the grenades that you're not using. But I think since I'm right here, I'm going to be able to do what I'm talking about immediately. Let's just deal with the local leader trait right now and connect everything. That will be the last bit of this episode that we'll deal with. The connection of the Commonwealth. That's fun. Ooh, I missed you apparently. Okay, so I don't have a lot of extra carrying weight, which is fine. But by doing this, I think we're safe. Let's just get on top of the roof. If they have Molotovs and they throw it up here, that could be an immediate game over for the run. Let's take a look at my inventory, actually. I'm thirsty. Perception -1 isn't great, but I'll deal with it because I was lazy. Marksman calibrated. Let's just do the normal. It should be fine. Okay. How many enemies are here? There's one, should be right there. There's one against that. And then there's 1 in there and 2 in there, so I think it is 5 altogether. I'm not sure. We'll see. This guy's gonna get up quicker than anyone else, so since that guy's getting up, then I'm... Nope, nope, nope. I need to apparently put the bullet back in, which isn't fair. Okay, good. So, it's very bright out, and they can kind of detect me rather easily. So I'm going to just wait for the caution to go down slightly. They're not blind firing yet, so it's fine. Let's see if I was correct. If there's 3 more, then I was correct.
No sign of him now.
Ooh, did not take the shot. Did he hop up there? I think he did. Okay. The thing I hate most about third person is when I'm going into third person and I'm in the middle of an animation of reloading, it just restarts the animation. It might be the most annoying thing about this entire game. See, look at that? And, well, I needed to wait a little bit for you to get the whole 9 yards. Here, I'll do it again. Reloading, and reloading, and now I can shoot. So yeah, you have to essentially reload twice unless you're really quick. He's running, but I have a 70% chance. And there we go. Really not that difficult to deal with the raiders at Hangman's Alley. I mean, could be more difficult, I should say. Yeah. Let's just be careful on my way down. Oh, this game. As long as you're patient, you have nothing to fear. As long as you're careful, you have nothing to fear. But patience and being careful, sometimes when you just let up on either of those ever so slightly, you take big hits, you take unknown damage from whatever's happening that you were not able to plan around. It just turns into a situation that you don't want to deal with. So maintain your patience, maintain your cowardice, carefulity, I don't know. So why am I... Ooh, there's the strength. Strength has finally hit me. Let's drop something that is heavy. Quite heavy. What can we drop? We can drop a short combat rifle, I guess. Pick that up as we're going along. Have Idiot Savant yell at us. Oh, this game.
Sweet.
Okay, I'm going to immediately... I don't like that hidden brackets are still moving as much as they are. I don't know what's nearby that would trigger this. I guess Chaos Junction and everything else about it, but we should be... yeah, should be fine. So let's put everything that's junk in here. Let's put the rounds in here as well. I already started picking up 50 caliber. And the weapons. And just get rid of them for now. Well, not rid of. Wow, 22 Molotov cocktails. I think that's overkill. All of this stuff goes away. And that way we can actually go through these guys' things. See if there's anything worthwhile. And I'll just check it pretty much here in a bit. And I've gone through everything. I'm only going to pick up things that look half useful. Pocketed, painted, strengthened, shadowed. Yeah, I'm going between shadowed stuff by increasing my armor capacity and damage. If I kill enemies before they can damage me, I don't need damage resistance. But if I can stay sneaky, then I have a better chance of actually killing them. So yeah, it's difficult. Let's take a look at the weapons though. Well, we've got powerful. So let's just put things away and we'll figure out what needs to happen. Tactical tune, good thing I didn't buy anything like that because I immediately got one. Honestly, if I run into radiation, I won't need the assault gas mask anymore, so the hazmat suit is going to take care of that from now on. Metal stuff, pocketed metal left arm, so we'll go with that from now on. Okay, I guess I can scrap this place. Yeah, the last run, not being able to scrap as part of the rule set, it's kind of turned me into being very cognizant as to my action of scrapping, but it's good to be back. Good to be back into the just scrap everything. If you haven't created anything in the settlement, get rid of all of the crap that's just sitting around. Let's see. What else is there? I'm not going to deal with that mattress. And I do like this little situation with the walls. They're built in rather nicely right there, so I'll hold on to that. And I did mess up. What I wanted to do was keep that door closed. Ooh, I forgot this guy. And if I would have done that, I think I was talking and trying to think about what actually, ooh, all the metal stuff. What you can do is keep this door closed, go up here, that's one thing, and then just jump onto this and get down this way and get over the wall this way. But enemies have a difficult time, shall we say. So it's a nice little way of keeping enemies out of your settlement, especially super mutants. I think there are death claws that can just spawn in the middle of the settlement if it comes under attack. But I will be keeping that thing locked. Yeah. And I'm dehydrated. Wonderful. Okay, so what do we need here? We need beds, we need water, we need a lot of things, but thankfully we'll be able to handle all that soon enough. This will be the doorway to drinking. I am very thirsty, apparently. Okay, and the rest of this... I think I'm going to throw a few beds in here. Not this one or that stuff. But I think I can fit two side by side. And nothing else in there. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and start doing my build up, not on the base floor of things. Okay, so this is going to protect me from random vertibird crashes, random super mutant mini nuke launches, a whole array of things that can happen that I don't want to happen. That worked out. I don't know why the other one didn't. So in here, let's see. I still can't do crafting, unfortunately. It should come soon enough. But we have 2 ways in, and we have, where is our bedding? A few more beds. And we'll put 2 back to back. And food. I mean, we have a little array of different things that we could plant. So let's just do that. Razor grain's nice, and some corn. Okay, so once people actually get here, as in Piper and Sheffield, we'll be able to set them up with some jobs immediately. Actually, we will need some defenses. We have enough for 2 right now, so I'm just going to put these up. Hopefully, we don't run into too many issues. Yeah, we'll need some more defenses. For sure, but for now, we'll call that good. Okay, so things that we need to worry about now that we're in downtown Boston, and we're kind of skipping ahead a bit. Random raiders coming from that way, random raiders coming from this way, and just, it's a safe little jaunt between Diamond City and Hangman's Alley, but it's not entirely safe, so do beware. So how am I going to get a Nuka-Cola? I think Colonial Tap House or Bob Roth Brothers might have them. Shang should have some. I think I might just pick something up from Shang. Or one of the locked houses, if it's still light and everyone's out and about. Okay. Checking on Shang first for the Nuka-Cola for Sheffield. I'll pick up some more mute fruit sometime. Here in a second, hopefully. Yeah, apparently Shang's not about anymore, so I can go over here. You just want to make sure you're very hidden and don't mess around with stealing things in front of people. Can quickly end a run that's otherwise going rather nicely. Here's the Nuka-Cola I was thinking of too over here. Kind of want to take it. I mean, is anything stopping me from taking it? Yeah, something's stopping me from taking it. I don't want to take it quite yet. Next time Shang's about, I'll actually do the little, the quest with the water and all that junk in it. But for now, I'm just going to leave it because I want to actually go sleep and get rid of all this stupid adrenaline. Why would I want all of this adrenaline? Yeah, it's getting on. There's not a whole lot else that I had kind of planned or pre-planned or considered planning or considered maybe thinking about eventually planning, so Diamond City. Not on the radar for today, but it happened anyway. So let's go over to Shaisa.
You need a haircut. Talk to John at the super salon.
What? You think I need a haircut? Hey, you think I need a haircut? Okay. Yeah, I probably do need a haircut.
Dad says not to talk to strangers.
You know what? I have all these caps, and I'm already in Diamond City. I might as... Oh, no. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Quiet, Yefim.
Yefim.
Tell me.
What is with this guy? This guy is just... He's the worst.
Makes you want to
No,
pack your
Travis
own
isn't terrible. You're terrible. Sure, agree.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
This is what I tell Yefim. Something must be either it's true. So I don't think.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so I'm gonna go kill a DJ because this guy decided to have a laugh about killing a DJ. I wanted to come here and sleep because Sheffield somehow has a place to be.
Fine.
Let's rent a room. There we go. 10 caps. I should have eaten a while ago, but I didn't. So we'll go with baked bloatfly and... Ew. I don't have anything else to eat except... Well... Time to start eating into the things that I didn't want to eat into and actually save for a while. So we're properly fed. 1 squirrel bits, that's fine, let's go. We need extra sleep, so we're going to go up to 12 hours. So we're waking up at 9 o'clock in the morning. That'll be fine. Okay.
Have a nice day. Than going to sleep every night wondering if I'm gonna be there when
Oh, and just
What are you, nuts? You wouldn't last
don't
an hour out
steal
there.
anything
I'll
in
take
this
my
place.
chances on this side of the Green Guardian. Thanks.
There's plenty of jet, wonder glue, stim packs. Just don't steal any of it. Some people have a weird ooh, and don't do what I'm doing right now. Don't unlock that thing. Sorry. Sorry, I was just testing
Hi
your
there.
locksmith
You can order
capacity of not getting things broken into. Good job, everyone. You passed. Oh, jeez. Yeah, don't mess around with stealing in there. People have 6 senses of just immediately noticing things are gone or your pockets are a little full. Sheffield.
So thirsty. Nuka-Cola.
Yes.
Here you go.
Here's a Nuka-Cola.
Ah, sure.
And I got a level up from that. Very nice.
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? You mean it?
Just don't turn into some damn Nuka-Cola hoarder.
Okay. Hangman's Alley.
I won't. I mean, I might take a few bottles with me, but that's all.
Oh, Sheffield. You do you. You can take all the Nuka-Cola I have. I don't care. Now, Piper. Yeah. Either way works. So, Nuka-Cola for Sheffield and a story about 1,000 guinea pigs for Piper.
You holding up, Blue?
My favorite ballpark's become a shanty town. So, today's been great.
Interesting you mentioning that, seeing as you're from a vault.
Mechanical Menace just started.
I'm wearing the
Level
blue jumpsuit
15.
Right now, but the Pip-Boy and that fish out of water look, dead giveaways. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
And sarcastic is, you know, not explaining that you'd say no sarcastically. So
Here's your headline. Local man says no.
Gonna be like that, huh?
yeah, smartass indeed.
Piper.
And it's not actually that smart. It's just stupid that a yes
All right,
or no
Piper.
question
I'm in.
gets answered
Good.
with sarcastic.
Let's get down
When
to
you could say
business.
sarcastically yes,
So, I know you're
sarcastically
from a
no.
vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
But this sarcastic.
It was just me and 1,000 guinea pigs. They turned carnivorous.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go with the satirical approach to this article. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
It's crap. But
I've been having too much fun blowing things up to think about it.
Gotta make my job hard for me, huh? Alright, if that's the quote, that's the quote. Now, the big question. Why come to Diamond City? You're looking for someone, aren't you? Who is it?
My son, Sean, was kidnapped.
oh yeah, the kid. There was a baby, I think,
Parent after the missing
somewhere.
child.
I was like trying to think myself, why did I come to Diamond City? I wanted to sell a bunch of stuff,
Do you suspect
get
the
a bunch of
Institute's
experience. Oh, the hazmat suit. That's why I came to Diamond City. Here, retract that last answer. It was the hazmat suit.
Sure sounds like they might be.
involved? Not even a baby is safe.
Uh-huh.
For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different.
Okay,
Instead of
a statement.
what would you say
A
to some-
statement. What, one day at a time.
Wait, people just ignore kidnappings out here?
Yeah, Blue, you haven't noticed? You grow up in the Commonwealth and eventually someone is gonna get taken. Maybe not someone you know, but someone. And people just say, well, could have been worse. Could have been killed by raider attacks, or super mutants, or feral ghouls. They just give up. So I want my readers to hear what keeps you going.
Well, as I've established with my VATS without a Pip-Boy, I'm a synth, and I've been programmed to keep going. Yeah, that's it. Get revenge one day at a time, don't lose hope. I think it's...
No matter how much you want to give up.
Let's not give up hope.
You have to have hope that you'll see them again. Or at least, that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything.
Oh,
anyway,
I was gonna say, just
agreed to
have
come
hope
with you,
that
right?
you don't actually take too much damage to essentially deplete your health bar before you level up and increase your health bar. Yeah, don't give up hope. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, dirty water. Here's a Radaway. Make sure that the little kid doesn't have any toys to have fun with.
Could figure out a good
Where's her chalk? I need to take her chalk. Okay, razor grain. Nothing to eat.
Hey, Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure.
For about 3 seconds.
Wait, hold position.
Talk, quick.
Your thoughts?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Do the thing. Dismiss.
Time we part ways.
Sure thing.
Okay. That took longer than I was wanting it to, but you go to Hangman's Alley, and I don't get my legs crippled. We both win.
Never thought a reporter could consider themselves a success until someone threatened their life.
Oh,
Me?
God, I'm gonna have to hear Piper talk about success and very successful and something about a map and not knowing where she is, and yeah, she's going to have to walk the Commonwealth. I'm gonna live with Sheffield. Sheffield gets to stay. Piper's gonna have to do the walking. Use pencil. Take the pencil. And what else? She really doesn't have too much in here, but that's fine. Okay, it looks like things have been going on far enough. I think what we're going to do is... Wow, this really blew up. Where do I even start? That's the thing I hate about this, is there's a lot of things you can't actually just go run off, you know, headlong into Institute Spy. Yeah, you can't just, you know, run headlong into things that are just very dangerous without actually making your situation a lot worse. So what we're going to do is head back to Hangman's Alley, maybe wait an hour. Once Sheffield is there, we can say, Sheffield, you just enjoy yourself. Once Piper's there, we can say, hey, go up north and cross the bridge that has super mutants, you know, randomly spawning on it, by the mole rats that like to burrow around and attack people, you know, in the junkyard, over by the raider infested, what is it, Lexington, and College Square, and just go up to Sanctuary. Red Rocket is fine. You can stop at Red Rocket, and And connect our supply lines there. Yeah, that'll be Piper's job. Because no, I'm not going to hear about how success reporter, blah, 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 Piper. I mean, Piper's a fine character, but the voice lines are just a little too annoying. And she's just not that good of a...
growing well.
Do I already have... What is with this? I leave the tile and then I get to have a free set of food. That's very strange. Okay, let's make a corpse pile. I don't want to have to deal with these people. They're kind of gumming up the works. So they go over there. And there. Nope. Moved a little too quickly. There we go.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us.
Ooh, never lacks for excitement. Yeah, it never does it? So, there's this little thing that I have. It's called a level up. Yeah, local leader. If only I could boost my charisma by 1 and then take local leader so I could send Piper off into the depths of hell of the Commonwealth and all that horrible things that she says, oh, I don't want to be kidnapped. There's only super mutants, ghouls, and raiders that could happen. And yeah, you're going to go to Red Rocket. Just have fun. You know, you do you, Piper. Now, we have Sheffield apparently working on the food already. And as I've said before, you're not really supposed to double up or triple up on the types of things you have around. The nice thing, though, about Hangman's Alley is it's such a central location. I'm going to be here quite a bit. So I am fine having this place have all of the different types of food that I would like to have just at the ready, in case it's not being produced at a different settlement. So, I think what we'll do is have a stair going this way, and I can jump off of it. Maybe a stair going this way. And then from there, we need to be able to be protected. Oops. And, yeah, if you're thinking I'm gonna die from falling damage, you're likely correct, because that happens way too often. But, on the upside of, you know, my chances, falling damage really only happens... Ooh. You know what? I'm going to actually make this nice and secure. Go over here. Go to the left. Come on. Link up. You should be able to... Let's see if this does any better. Okay, how do I get things to lock in? I'm drawing a bit of a blank. Okay, fine. Easiest way to lock in is to do the floors with the stairs and tab that out, lock in, and then I can do the second story. Ugh. I only have that much wood, but I'm connected to the thing. Oh wow, Red Rocket does not have a lot of wood. Okay. Okay, I really need to go back and figure out how much wood I have. But at least I can get to the second story. And I do have my wall. I can get in through here. Okay, yeah, I do want to keep going. There's a lot I want to do. I'm at the point where there's about 10,000 things on the list of things to do. But we're going to just leave it off on the Vault Tech level up screen. Demolition Expert. Getting the throwing arc. Very useful. Being able to craft more explosives. Also very useful. Ninja. Eventually, I'll take Ninja. Eventually. But it's not happening anytime soon, frankly. Because things that happen before Ninja are going to be local leader. Ninja is the thing that you're already protected. If you're gaining benefits from Ninja, you're already killing things over, you know, overkilling whatever you're trying to shoot at. So yeah, local leader comes before Ninja, sneak comes before Ninja, lone wanderer comes before Ninja, rifleman comes before Ninja, strength and armor come before Ninja. Oh, by the way, I need one more strength for armorer. Is there anywhere close by that I would not have to actually, you know, spend a point of strength for armor? Yeah, that's on the radar too. That's out there. There's a bunch of drugs that I'm going to quickly gain access to once I go confront a certain bartender. If I was not getting addicted to drugs before I start taking all the drugs. I've taken a psycho. I did not get addicted. That was, you know, a dice roll. The Great Mentats, I don't think, actually ever give addiction for the first time, but, you know, who knows with Fallout. Rules are, you know, meant to be broken when it comes to Fallout. But besides that, what else? I think luck could end up being very useful. Pushing that up to Grim Reaper's Sprint. The extra 4-leaf clover thing, giving extra criticals, maybe not, but we'll see. We will see. There's a whole lot of game to play. Looking forward to next time. There's going to be... Oh, where do we even begin? So we picked up a bunch of quests from Diamond City, right? And Hardware Town's right there. Easy just to kind of grab some paint. There's a pond with some mirelurks and some baseball memorabilia. Another easy quest. Go deal with Shang's water situation that's clogged up with a bunch of trash. A bloatfly. I think that's... we just go back up north and pick up one of our various bloatfly glands. And what else? There's this detective, I suppose, that's over by Swan's Pond. I think there's like a entrance to where the detective's being held up. I suppose we could go deal with him as well. I mean, we did essentially, you know, haggle up to 200 caps for freeing a detective. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. I think there's a library in Boston, right? They do like books, don't they? But if we were to go to the library and there was some sort of way to boost our intelligence, because libraries, obviously, we wouldn't necessarily want to take it. But it would be fun to at least explore the library, you know, in inverted commas. Yeah, libraries. Fun stuff there. And beyond that, this is where the game really opens up. It is interesting. You see, I go to every single place that's between Vault 111 and a triangle shape in the top left corner of the map. And then when it's time to get the hazmat suit, just yeah, just do what you need to do. Oh right, the fern. Yeah, he tells me to go over. This is the best troll of the game. No, it's not, but it's a pretty good one. Okay, so just go down. Oh, here's a bridge, so deal with the ghouls that ambush you there. Then deal with the irradiated barrels and the ghouls that ambush you there. Then head up to the rooftops that have the fern, and then get ambushed by a bunch of ghouls. You'll be fine. No. Don't do that. Just head to Hardware Town. You there? Okay, good. Now just head a little bit west on the north side of the freeway or highway or interstate or whatever they call this thing, the something pass. There's some ferns right there. Just literally right there. Not guarded, no ghouls, raiders over there, bugs over there, but just grab those ferns. It's fine. Yeah. I think that's enough for now. This has been a pretty good run so far. The Rads, I forgot. Let me just bring up the Rads and that horrible situation at Starlight. I did not need to get that close, and I am sorry. I am sorry to my character for having taken damage this episode. It's a horrible situation. The Rain laments that I've taken Rad damage. 1 entire health point of damage. But the problem is, it's going to get bigger. I've taken 0.0% damage in Rads. That's never going to go away. And I'm standing out in the rain to reinforce that fact. So let me go back in here. Yeah. But I'll be looking out into the rain. Here we go. Just do. Yep. Something like that. But yeah, the Rad damage. If I'm at 500 hit points and I'm doing fine, I'm still going to have taken 3.5 damage from that because the 0.7% damage. 3.5 damage from that single instance of Rad damage? Are you serious? Yeah, okay, anyway, I'm just trying to get across the point that Rad damage is actually something you really need to keep an eye on when it comes to the Yolo runs, unless you're, going off and becoming some sort of occultist of Adam and you don't care about something that actually makes sense. Freaking cult people. But yeah, if you do have some sort of Adam's robes of neutralizing radiation, then you're fine. But for the rest of us sane people, Rad's bad. So, until next time, I've been Keith. This has been Game to Please with the Fallout 4 YOLO Live. It has been fun, and I'm looking forward to next time. Lots to do. Lots to have fun with. Goodbye.